in one game, and it was a mess.
Nice. All right, feel free to join. We're live,
right.
baby.
Yeah.
All right. Candlekeep Mysteries, 3 players for now. Hopefully 2 more to come later. So last time on Candlekeep Mysteries, we had infiltrated the cult headquarters, rescued the prisoners, convinced the cult new recruits to not be evil. Oh, you know what I did forget?
Mm.
Did you guys end up actually adopting a kid?
Oh, hell yeah, we did.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
Broder was pretty sincere about that, I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot
For sure.
to give him a page or make his token better. So it's not a big deal. But I did intend to do that.
He's just going in the tower. I'll visit him from time
In the
to time.
tower, you little scamp.
You and Oliver.
The dragon. Oh yeah, dragon, evil dragon. Get in there.
Yep.
Well, you
Perfect
ride the
place
evil
to
dragon
grow.
around.
Dear.
But yes. And Oliver talks, so I was thinking Oliver would stay with the party.
I mean, the
mean,
child
yeah.
also talks.
I mean, but children should be seen and not heard. No, I'm just kidding. So we... So, but yes, then we faced Lord Viales himself and Gerd. And,
Jesus. Why do you like to say his name so creepily all the time?
because he's an elder god. That's what he deserves. Like, that's what he...
You've got to be creepy about Elder
yes.
The acclaim he deserves.
It also, like, if, I don't know, do you guys, I don't know if any of you like, Mel Brooks, Young Frankenstein. When there's
I am Frankenstein!
well, there's that, but there's also whenever they say Frau Blucher and the horses are like
The horses whinny, the lightning flashes. Frau Blucher!
yes. So it's that kind of
I
stuff.
love Mel Brooks.
I love him so much. I feel like I have to, like, that's the kind of thing I'm doing when I go, Gerd. Like, I just can't say Gerd new regularly.
I mean, I'm about it.
Alright, so, and so yes, we had defeated the cult, and we had recovered ashes and body parts. You guys had laid the body parts to rest for the most part. You do retain the ashes of both Sarah's body and the other servants and the families. So
We should return them to their families, and we should
Yes.
give Sarah to her boyfriend.
yes, and you guys would know that, like, you guys know the family came from Waterdeep, and Waterdeep specifically has a whole section of it that's a cemetery.
The City of the Dead.
Yeah,
The City of the Dead. Exactly.
I was looking for my dad there, and you're like, no. Oh no, wait, that was the other character, but
Different campaign, yeah.
Does Sarah have family in Waterdeep, or is it just Vecin?
It's just Vecin.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Okay.
her family was probably the other servants, so they all died together.
So the party would have to make its way north, stopping in Greenfast.
Oh yeah, we gotta talk to the daddy bartender.
Mhm.
I guess we do.
Old Fargo.
Okay.
He can be New Fargo to me.
You also see young Fargo there as well. And the kid would just be like, I'm sorry, Father. I did not know what I was doing. I thought it was just like a club, like a gentleman. You told me about the Moose Club and the Snake Club and the clubs you were a part of. And
No
so
way. No way he didn't know about the tongue cutting and everything else. Get out
In
of here.
fairness, cults acquire their memberships by being extremely easy to enter and very difficult to leave. I do not believe that this behavior was the fault of your son, save for perhaps being too trusting.
I don't believe my boy. Joined of his own volition. He didn't know. My boy is so innocent. My boy. And
Your boy?
He's just
I
like,
What do you say?
I would recommend taking this as a teachable moment
Say,
for
why did
analyzing
you
the
suddenly
motives
start
of others.
talking like that? You're making yourself
'cause-
unattractive.
No, I did that last week too, because I kept saying it like he was from not No Country for Old Men, or is it? Yeah, when he's like, they took my boy, I lost my boy.
they massacred my boy.
Boy! Yeah, exactly.
Oh my gosh.
at how they brainwashed my boy.
See, I never saw that.
It's a good movie. I recommend it.
And he goes, now, I don't have much. I have this tavern. If you ever want to stay here, I'll give you free room and board, free alcohol. And if you're ever looking for like an apprentice or something, I can send young Fargo, and he can train up, and I'll send my boy.
I don't believe that the work that we do is in any way conducive to a bartender's son. But thank you.
You know, I often get lonely on the road. If I stay over, can I stay with you?
Oh my.
Oh,
Then
that's
Jesus
gonna-
looks over at Nightshade. Oh, I see. We are dispensing with tact.
Yes. Can I have a persuasion roll, please?
You know I'm shit at this. There's got to be someone who just likes me, okay?
No, that's not how D&D works.
Yeah, it does. Sometimes
sorry,
you
did
don't
I
have to
recommend
persuade.
establishing a friendship first and then going for it?
Oh, I got a
And
nat
not just-
20! I got a nat 20!
Nice.
You've got to honor the nat 20, Kyle.
I do. And so,
He rolled
he
a nat
would be
20,
like-
now he has to fuck her.
yeah, and he'll be like,
Counterpoint.
yeah.
Counterpoint. Lamb goes, "Hey there, cutie."
No! Get out of here!
No, I'm not as convincing.
Senju was going to, like, put a hand on Broder's shoulder maybe 40 years ago.
Maybe.
you know what might have worked is if you shapeshifted into Nightshade,
Tonight just look exactly like Nightshade.
and then
Oh,
like
man.
just
Oh,
around her,
God.
so he doesn't know which of you got the nat 20. Like he doesn't know which is which, you know.
Yeah.
This can't be important.
So
Are
he's
we going to
like,
stay here for the night while Juniper fucks the innkeeper?
so yes, I think that's,
Juniper is not fucking anyone, sir.
Nightshade! I'm sorry, muscle memory.
What I will say is, you guys could go talk to like the mayor of the town and turn in your other quests and stuff while she fucks the innkeeper.
Damn right.
You don't have to spend the night. So we'll just split the party. The other members of the party will go talk to the mayor while
Lovely.
Nightshade stays here.
Hell yeah.
And so
Assuming that's what Nightshade wants.
Yes, it is.
she wants that very much. Yes.
I kind of thought so, but I wanted to make sure.
I am not uncomfortable with this situation at all.
All right. So he would be like, "Well, you're pretty persuasive, my lady. You know, you're quite attractive, and you've got those feminine fairy wiles. And yes, we could. You could always stop by in the future and stay. Would you like to maybe go have some fun? Young Fargo could watch the bar, and yeah. Also, young." Kyle's gonna say this, but it doesn't have to be canon. You know, young Fargo's reaching that age where he really could use a mother, and he could use like a mother's like influence, and like you got nat 20. He's welcoming you into the family. He's like full on, just like he wants to marry you now.
Well,
and like,
let's see how well you can smother me with those big hunky forearms first. And I say, I do have a daughter. She's a little bit older than young Fargo. but-
young Fargo could have a sister. Wonderful, wonderful. And then I can
think-
go around saying things like, "They have my girl," instead of just "They have my boy."
Let's have sex and then we'll get to know each other and we'll see how that works out.
Wow.
Okay. I also do not use protection because I want to have another my boy, and like, just like
Wow, just fucking laying that shit on. Like I'm just like, dude, like.
She stares
talk
him like she
about
can't
that
believe
later,
it, but then
like-
she touches his big forearms and she's like, let's go.
okay, and we cut away there. Nightshade, can you roll me a performance check?
Well, wouldn't
And-
he have to roll a performance check?
It's a mutual performance check.
Mm,
So, he's
Wonder
an
how much-
NPC, so Your performance check is more important as the player than his performance.
If you're not making a performance, you're just laying there and taking it and not doing anything.
I hope that he's holding me down.
He's not gonna be impressed.
All right, so I rolled his performance in secret. What's your performance?
9.
His performance is your performance, so yes, he is taking the lead, but we're going to cut away. We cut over to the mayor's house. Huh, that's funny. Okay, let's flip a couple pages back. Kara.
As they're walking, bits of Sendu's arm is flaking off, and he's like, huh, that's probably not good.
Why is it doing that?
Because I took 60 points of damage in that last fight, and I haven't been healed yet.
Oh yeah, do you guys can take a long rest here.
That would be nice.
I hurt everywhere, and I can't even feel pain.
Yes. So you guys rescued Kara's sister, Yaida. She was with that adventuring party. Well, that's silly, isn't it?
Yes, I agree.
All right, rolling.
Yeah,
Oh
okay.
shit.
What?
What?
Oh shit.
Oh, you said 15.
Why would you just decide that on your own?
15 got pregnant, 1 to 10 period. And you got pregnant. Now, roll a d4 to find out how many Fargos are in your belly.
What
Oh
the
my
fuck?
gosh.
I'm
Okay,
not having
that
a
has to be
litter.
like a D percentile where anything below a 70 is one child. Because like twins, you do not have a 3 and 4 chance of having more than one child.
Oh, no, your humans don't. But fairies come in litters.
No, they
And
don't.
so-
Fairies don't come
That's
in
a
litters.
wild piece of world building to drop on Nightshade right now.
To drop
Am I
on all of us.
Here's one thing. Birds lay eggs in groups. Bugs lay eggs in groups. To my mind, anything with wings lays eggs in group. Prove
That
me
makes
wrong.
No sense.
Prove me wrong.
They are fae.
Nope.
They do not lay
That's
eggs.
Wings. Anything with wings lays eggs in groups.
No.
So
Okay.
anyway, how about you keep your ERP to, post-session?
So yes, Nightshade, you are pregnant with triplets.
We'll
we
discuss
move on.
that. I may be pregnant,
Wait,
but I don't think it's
canon.
going to be triplets, my dude.
It's already happening.
It's already happening. I'm the DM. I say so. I'm God.
I
So,
need y'all to keep some of these things to yourself.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
I'm with Joe.
All right. Yeah. So she will say, "Thank you kindly for your help. I really needed it. The town was falling apart with those dang cultists."
Well, fortunately,
Wow.
they shouldn't be any issue to you any further.
Hey, sweet girl.
And she goes, I can. We had some surplus in the budget last year. Actually, funnily enough, from the cultists. So it's bad money. But I'll give it to you because I think giving it to you is better than the town having the bad money. You can have here's 1,000 gold.
Oh, dang.
Good heavens. Certainly, we will accept this. Thank you. I believe that money is only as bad as how you spend it.
And she goes, thank you for the help. If you spend time in the town, I'll see you around, but I'm going to go take care of my sister.
Please do. I believe she's been through a great deal.
Okay. You guys can go back to the tavern. Everybody gets a long rest.
Oh, was that the mayor?
That was the mayor.
Oh, okay.
So the
okay.
rate in twins is 1 to
God.
5%.
Oh my gosh, in humans!
No,
this
no.
is fantasy!
No, this is specifically for
Okay.
Fey elves and stuff.
You can
Wait,
worry
I'm just
about
saying-
Nightshade's bun in the oven.
Someone in the world have figured
Please.
out birth rate for fantasy
Please.
creatures.
Yes. They did.
I
Okay.
need this to not be such a major plot point.
I agree.
I am with you three as well. Okay.
Are you? Are you? Yes! Because you keep making it a thing!
This keeps going, and I go too because I have OCD and I have a need for completeness and stuff. But I will drop it if everybody else drops it too.
Please.
Okay. So, we move on. Everybody gets a long rest. Yay. And we make our way in the morning. You guys wake up. And we move to Waterdeep.
What a deep.
What a dude.
What a day.
You guys go to the no, that's too dumb. It's too dumb. You guys go to the City of the Dead.
Yep.
And this is what we call not having the Fog of War on, but it doesn't matter because we're not at war. So, I'm assuming one of you will pop the book open because, you know, ghosts and shit.
I feel like Senju has it. He like pulls the book out of the vase and opens it.
And now that the ashes are here as well, why don't you guys give me religion checks?
Ooh, interesting. I have very little in that.
Samesies.
I have my intelligence. And I rolled poopy.
I got a 13. Oh, show everybody else.
Oh
I'll tell
shit!
you.
All right. Senju's been around the block more than once.
You know that, Sendu, you know that, in order for spirits to pass on and to, you know, not be held in eternal purgatory or limbo, or just a ghost, their ashes have... First of all, you take the bodies, you burn them, then you take the ashes, and you spread them over hallowed ground.
I can assume the city that is hallowed ground, yes?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fair.
They can't be, like, buried, so I didn't know if you guys were going to, like, try to bury them in their burial plots, but that won't actually do it.
Sendu is going to look for where the graves of the other members of the Yellow Crest household were buried.
Yes.
And he will lay her spirit and ashes to rest there.
Nice.
Sarah's...
I'm sorry, you broke up there. Sarah, what?
I'm sorry, I said, when you said hers, you mean Sarah specifically?
Oh, I guess we have the ashes of all the other members of the family as well, don't we? Yeah. So I guess all, what is that, 5 of them?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Sendu does not want to leave the souls of the of Viales' innocent family lingering on the material plane.
Okay. When you do Sarah's soul comes out of the book, and instead of looking angry and anguished like she does in this picture, she looks much calmer and at peace. And she no longer looks sickly or like, you know, undead. She looks like just a regular ghost. And Vekin is there.
Oh shit, where did you come from?
He's like, what did I do for his voice? I sensed that my love was near, and so I felt the call, and so I came. I feel that my soul and her soul are still entwined, even after death.
I hope that this continues for you. I hope that you find her when you pass on.
You see, at first, just a single tear goes down his cheek, but then he just starts bawling.
Oh no, emotions.
He hugs you.
Oh, that's a mortal habit I've never gotten used to. Okay, there. Senju, like, awkwardly pats him on the back.
And then,
Are you going to let me go?
No.
yes, and then
I'll
he's
never
like,
let you go.
Oh dear.
he's like, not yet. It's too soon. Not
Oh.
yet.
Okay. I'm in no rush.
But yeah, as you guys spread the other ashes, you see 4 ghosts appear. A mother
God,
and
they were
3
so young.
a mother and 3 children. Did you say hot ghosts?
I said hot
Juniper
ghost.
said
One.
that was a hot ghost.
Oh, singular. Okay.
One
good.
hot ghost.
Okay, good.
Jesus.
Okay, good. So yes, the mother and the 3 children appear. And
I think Sendu's seen a lot of tragedy in his day, but seeing the spirits of murdered children always kind of gets to him.
Yeah.
Fair.
Also, Viales could get magical powers from
Garnet.
The greed of mortality will never cease to astonish me.
Yeah, so you see the mother hugs her 3 children, they wave at Sarah, and the 5 of them walk off, and as they walk off, they fade into the ether, passing on to the next life.
I pray that the gods are kind to you.
Alright, and you guys level up.
Yeah. Already did it.
We should be level 9, is that right?
Or are we level 10 now?
I think you're 9.
I think so.
Level 10 it is.
He did say we leveled up last session.
Oh wait, did I let you guys level up early last session?
You did, yes.
Okay, then you don't level up now.
So we should be level 9.
Yeah, 9 is correct, yes.
Yeah, because I still had one spell left to pick before this session, so I picked Banishment.
Yes. I forgot that I was like, well, you guys defeated it, you can level up now. I was like, no, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I have an impressive collection of spell work right now.
So the party makes the return to Candlekeep. It feels like forever since we've been home. And so... but,
You call this home?
yeah. Let's see here. Okay, yes. Okay, good. So... Guess I don't... Is there not a person for this part? No, I guess there's not. Alrighty. So you guys return.
I'm looking forward to a great deal of rest and not having to jump right into another mission.
You guys are approached by Irony.
Son of a bitch! You know what? That's appropriate.
We deserve at least a hot tub.
Hold, Kyle.
Yeah.
The mine calls to me.
Yes, mine.
Yes. The mine has produced 300 gold.
So what's
300 gold?
Yes. Well, I think it just goes in the party treasure because I don't know. It should be divided by how many ever players we have in total, which I guess is 5 or 6, just depending on.
Also, how much did we get for this quest?
The same thing as usual.
That's 600 gold pieces per person, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Okay, I forgot what that was.
Sendu's a hard negotiator.
Kyle, you did see my message, right?
Vaguely.
Summary is, I think Living Gloves should be like 2,500 gold.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I think on average, the Living Gloves will give a better bonus to your skills than the like Eyes of the Eagle or anything with advantage. But advantage at the same time has other perks, like you don't have to worry about, botching or things along those lines. And
okay,
yeah.
I would agree to that. I don't know if you saw what I put where I said one source I found. Last source said they didn't price it, but one source was like 500 gold sounds good. I'm like, that's impossible. That is so dumb. That is
way off.
All right. But yes, you guys should feel free to do any shopping or whatever, get your magic items, use your money. But the second Sendu says, "Man, we get some rest." That's when Irony approaches.
I have to wonder whether you earned that name based on your habits, or whether it's just an odd coincidence.
I was born that way. All Dragonborns have adjective names.
Wait, pop her picture up again?
Yeah. Not Dragonborn, I meant Tiefling. I meant to say Tiefling,
Okay,
not
I was
Dragonborn.
like, that doesn't look like a Dragonborn
No,
to me.
irony is a Tiefling. All Tieflings have... It's a Tiefling historical fact that Tieflings get adjectives.
Oh, sure. It's just the one that she picked.
Oh, she didn't... I don't think she picked it.
Oh, interesting.
I think parents give it to them. I think.
Tieflings have a habit of taking names to, like, either act against or in accordance with their infernal heritage.
Huh. So what are they called during their first, like, 5 or 10 years of life?
Parents can give them names. I mean, that's still a thing, but it's...
Okay.
But tieflings, as a people with no real culture and often outcast from their own societies, have a habit of picking names for themselves once they establish themselves.
Oh, okay. I like that. That's cool.
There are very few parents who are excited to see a tiefling baby.
Unless they themselves are tieflings, yes. Okay.
I don't think tieflings can give to tieflings.
Yeah. Tieflings can fuck tieflings and have babies.
Yeah,
No, I'm saying I don't think they give birth to tieflings.
Why
What would they give birth to?
I mean, it depends on you and what
Jess, I need you to do some more pregnancy research and find out. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just
God
kidding.
on high.
I'm on it.
See, now you're doing it this time, JD.
Yes, this is all JD's fault, for sure.
All right.
I was talking about tiefling heritages. I was talking about the chance of Nightshade having multiple babies inside of her. Anyway.
Yes. So, irony, will say, just the people I was looking for. It's not an emergency, so you guys can do your stuff, but... Jess, are you saying something? Because you leaned so far forward. And I'm like,
that was Nightshade just sighing when she starts talking.
Oh, okay. Nightshade needs to stop being so damn horny.
That was not about being horny.
Definitely exasperation that time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like...
Jeez.
Sighing, not swooning.
Oh, yes, that was the difference. I thought it was a swoon. Yes, thank you. So she's like, no, there's no rush to this one. It's not time sensitive or anything, but we have this book that was just donated to us. And we've seen a similar one before. The last one was like 700 years ago, though, so it's not the same one, but it's similar. And the last one was enchanted, and so we believe this book to also be enchanted. So we wanted you to take a look at it before it eats one of us or sucks one of us in or something like that.
Have you had a scholar skilled in the arcane take a look at it?
Nope.
Fuck you.
You're aware that none of us are wizards and or sorcerers, right?
You're a warlock.
You have to know that wizards are, by definition, more skilled in the arcane than any warlock.
Yes,
you have to know this.
But as you know about Candlekeep rules, they're busy and you're not.
No.
We are very busy.
That's disappointing in how accurate it is.
Yes, I don't know if I ever told Sendu this. When the party first got here, the Candlekeep needed help, and there are obviously like level 20 wizards that work at Candlekeep, and yet they came to this group of level 1, and they're like, "Why are you choosing us?"
No, we've been over this.
Okay,
we've been over this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, all the other scholars are busy. That's all I can tell you.
How convenient.
And it's far too dangerous. Makes much more sense for us to like put a group of level 8 people in danger than like a.
Hey, we're level 9. Respect the hustle. Does anyone? I guess it's only 2 people, but do either Nightshade or Brother have the ability to cast Detect Magic?
Foos is here.
I know Foos can't cast Detect Magic because it's an arcane spell.
Yeah.
It's not one that paladins or clerics can learn.
I do not.
He has
got more spells that I don't know about.
Foos has Dispel Magic. That's what I was thinking of.
Well, I have that too. He's not special.
I could get Detect Magic if needed.
I mean, you don't need to. It's just a question of whether or not you have it. Sendu's probably just gonna open the book.
Okay. This.
Unless Broder or Nightshade has a method of like investigating it for magical properties.
Sure don't. Other than just good old
I didn't think so.
This is a big book. The second Irony takes it out of the bag. First of all, it is purple with a unicorn on the cover. The unicorn is golden.
Oh, this has got to be evil.
The unicorn, it's, if anybody wants to roll a history check, maybe you could determine something about that.
Ooh, I have history.
Or
Can
even,
Monovaka give me advantage?
Yes.
I'll give it a shot. Nah. I once again forgot spells existed and that when I level up, I get more things.
Oh no!
Always. Because I'm always melee.
On an 18, you would recognize the symbol that is surrounding the unicorn as the, sorry, I lost my place here. The crest of Silvery Moon.
Silvery Moon.
What is Silvery Moon? Is that a city?
Silvery Moon is a city, yes. A silver crescent moon with horns pointing to the right, and a silver 8-pointed star enclosed within the crescent. So those symbols are surrounding the unicorn. The symbols in the unicorn are in gold, and the book itself is a deep, royal, elegant purple. The tome is large. It is it is 2 feet wide. And wait, how far? No, sorry, I read that wrong. It's 1 foot wide and 2 feet tall. So one this way, and then
woof. All right,
big boy this way.
Big boy.
Yes.
Okay. What?
And then if you want to give me religion, arcana, or history about the unicorn,
I would love to give you history. Can Monovaka give me advantage again?
Yep. And then anybody else in the group can too, yes.
Hey, one higher than before.
Yeah.
God damn it, Lamb.
Hello.
19.
So I will start with Sendu. The unicorn is a mythical creature that you've heard of before, named is it? I'm trying to make sure.
This isn't just a unicorn; it's a specific unicorn.
Yes, Lurue.
Larue.
Lurue. Lurue. And then on a 21, you would know, Lamb, that Lurue is the unicorn pet, or demigod, basically, of... What's her name? Saloon.
Oh. Okay, then.
And Saloon is the goddess of the moon.
That's right.
So, Saloon is the goddess of the moon, and she has a pet unicorn. I guess pet is the wrong word, because Lurue is also a demigod, but like an ally mount pet unicorn, and that's who Lurue is.
Fun times. Do I know what the connection is? I'm guessing Silvery Moon is probably in some way connected to Saloon, goddess of the moon.
Yes, Silvery Moon is named after her. Yes, it's
Gotcha.
like her. She's the patron of that city. Yes.
So this is likely some manner of religious tome referring to Lurue specifically. Remind me, Irony, what the specifics of it was that brought you to bring this book to us.
That it was recently donated, and we knew it was enchanted, and we feared danger from recent books you guys have found, and so we didn't want a repeat of past things, so we thought we'd bring it directly to you.
I suppose, in fairness, the last enchanted book from hundreds of years ago brought about a singing plague and a nightmare demon, so
yes,
that's probably smart. All right.
The other thing is, the other book that was like this, that was donated 700 years ago, we have no record of what happened to it, or where it went, or where the people who were studying it went.
Cool.
So,
Senju's gonna cast Protection from Good and Evil on himself.
Yep.
He's going to request that everyone take just a couple of steps back.
Yeah.
No problemo.
And he is going to open the book.
You open the book, and all three of you plus Foos plus Irony hear in your heads. Our story starts during the time leading up to the winter solstice on the final night of Uktar in the year 374 DR. A nearly full moon rises behind wispy clouds as a star-spectacled sky darkens against a fading horizon. It seems silent and still, here in the heart of the forest. But to anyone who knows the forest well, that silence can be misleading. When are you ready to proceed? Turn the page.
Is this a fucking Audible book?
Is this a choose your own adventure book?
Ooh,
Yes.
that might be what it is.
Sendu's gonna turn the page.
When-
Well, actually, no. At this point, Sendu will suggest that they retire back to wherever it is we're staying. Do we have rooms at the House of Rest that we stay in?
Yes, you do.
Sendu will recommend that we retire there and keep reading the book there, as opposed to just like in the middle of the court of air.
Yes. So Irony will say, I'll leave you to your studies. Thank you.
Thank you, I suppose, Irony.
Alright, so you guys go to the House of Rest. There you meet the person who runs the House of Rest.
I think we're just passing through. We're just heading to our
I
rooms.
know, but I like the character, so I'm just gonna pop him up because I like him.
Oh, that's an interesting character, that.
Oh yeah, him.
Oh.
Yeah. This is Little One. He is he's an ogre, and he wears a headband of intellect. So he's a smart ogre.
I respect that.
Yes. Yeah. So he would just like give you your room keys and be like, "Hello, good studying. Books are
Hello,
good.
hello, little one.
Aren't books great?"
Books are wonderful.
You
Just
notice
keep
he's
walking,
currently
don't make eye contact.
reading Shemshime, and so
No! No! Hold on! What?
It's a bit above your reading level there, bud.
It's not! It doesn't have words! It's a pop-up book!
this is the transcribed version of it. So it's not cursed, and there is no rhyme, and there are no gears. It is just text.
Next
Still
session.
not great.
Next session. Hey, so you know those Shemshine copies that were totally safe? Turns out they weren't safe.
And now we have 14 Shemshimes running around candles.
Shemshine Part 2 coming to a theater
Yeah.
near you.
Oh my god.
Christ on high.
But,
I'm gonna
yes.
fucking kill the Great Reader if that's true.
All right,
I'll
so
do
you
it.
guys
Don't
head.
fucking test me. I'll do it.
You guys head to your room. All right. Do you turn the page?
Yeah. Once we are somewhere safe, I will turn the page.
Okay. The book glows in your hands. And you guys are all transported.
God damn it.
Every time. At this point, I think Lamb is just like, yeah, that's new.
I would like. Can I?
Can you what? I think you froze.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Wes, are you there?
I am.
Okay, good.
It's just JD frozen.
Because no, but Wes hadn't moved either, and I don't think he hadn't blinked either, and so I just saw me and Jess moving, and I'm like, uh-oh. Does he know he's frozen, or is he just still talking?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That is the mystery.
It's all good in the hood.
So he's probably explaining what's going on. Okay, he's restarting his computer.
I will
Since
take
there's
this
only 3 of-
opportunity
Oh yeah, what's
to.
up?
I'm going to take this
Okay, coffee.
opportunity to brew some coffee. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good. We can take a break because there's only 3 of you.
Coffee time.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Bathroom break, bitches.
you said currently do, and I was like, mother. When? Where? Why? What?
JJ!
JJ, we see you!
We're probably on Wes's headset, so...
What'd you say?
We're probably on Wes's headset, so he can't... Time to bother
So what you're
him.
saying is if I yell loud enough, he'll hear me.
No. Just all private message him, we see you. I'm saying, we see you. Yeah, pick up those hot books, boy. And I always think Wes has his pants under his armpits, but it's always a blanket. I can't believe you're trying to make me have triplets.
I thought it'd be funny if fantasy creatures had to could have more creatures than regular people, and so the Feywilds is a crazy place. So maybe the Feywild's a crazy place. I thought it'd be funny if the Feywild was just
it's actually harder for fey creatures to get pregnant, but
okay.
But I rolled on it fair and square.
What was that 83% or whatever? How did that work? What was your numbers?
Because there's 1 to 5% chance of duplicates. So 1 to 5. If I'd rolled that, I would have duplicates. I rolled an 83%.
Oh, only 5%? That's just and that's in D&D.
Yes.
Huh. That just seems so low to me. But,
yeah, because there's not a high chance to have multiples.
But it's my universe, and I declare that it's a 1 in 4 chance.
Oh yeah, you also declare they pop out of fucking eggs, and they don't.
No, I didn't. I was using the eggs as an example to make a point that winged creatures. I can't think of a single winged creature that doesn't lay eggs.
That's because winged creatures are either insects or birds. These are like people with wings.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Did you tell JJ we saw him? I messaged him and I said, "Oh yeah, pick up those book boys."
Oh, Jess said, "Oh yeah, pick up those books, boy."
What?
Jess said, "Pick up. Oh yeah, pick up those books, boy." Yep.
I was sending him creepy messages because he was out here while you were making your coffee.
Nice. Yeah, I don't think he saw them. I also got dinner.
Yeah, what do you got tonight?
Jalapeno popper casserole.
Yum.
Mm-hmm.
Did JJ update us at all?
He is doing his game this week. They're just running a little late, or he said they're ending a little early. One of those two. Basically, he'd be missing half the game. So
yeah.
Oh yeah. Woohoo! JD, we missed you.
While JD has appeared.
hopefully.
Hopefully. His picture's not on. We literally cannot go on without you.
You're holding the book.
Okay. I mean, someone could have taken the book from me.
Nope.
Well, no,
We would
it was
never.
more about. It was more about, if we had like 5 or 6 players, I would have gone on without you, but because there's only 3 of you, I
Sure.
figured we'd wait.
I mean, I think
I
me and Wes
appreciate
could
it nevertheless.
RP the hell out of this.
I appreciate it regardless. Maybe a bit misplaced. In the future, feel free to move on without me when that kind of shit happens.
Never.
It's not the first time it's happened. It probably won't be the last.
So you guys find yourselves zooming through an ether. Like, imagine yourselves in like an arcane corridor. So
Oh yeah, I was trying to figure out what spells I needed to have.
and the arcane zoom, the arcane what's a good example? Water slide. You guys are on like a water slide, and you get spit out of that water slide. Here.
Nice.
Ooh, pretty.
Well, this is an impressive vista, but where the fuck?
You guys are here. Let me. Okay.
Hello?
But what is
hi,
this token for
John.
Lamb?
Oh, this is actually Lamb's. Have you not seen Lamb's real face?
I mean, no, I can't say that I have. I kind of love it.
Yeah.
He's not. We've never seen him that way. He's never
mean-
showed it to us.
True
Yeah.
form Lamb could get it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
As long as he wasn't carrying a real skin face mask.
I mean, no one's perfect.
Hey. We all have our quirks.
He's a quirky guy.
So what's going on in this random...
Yes. You guys
majestic
find
vista.
yourselves at the in a meadow on the river's edge. Across from you is a forest, and behind you is a mountain range. Just want to see something here.
I don't suppose Sendu recognizes the mountain range or the meadow?
You can try.
Oh, nice.
Give me history or nature.
Yeah. Can Monovaka give me advantage?
Ye-
Monovaka and I have been traveling together for literally over a century. So
Yeah,
that's my
that's true.
justification for this one.
yes, that's
I
fair.
do ask for some bullshit with Monovaka though.
Hey, it's
Uh,
worth a try.
It's gonna be a 15 for history. Lamb still beat me though.
Haha.
Oh, JD, are you
Slam
going
a
to put
smart.
your face back on?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
Yes, both Lamb and you
Lower right
notice
screen. So I thought I already had.
this looks similar to some of the nature that the forests and the meadows and the nature that is around Silvery Moon. It's not
Yeah, that
quite the
tracks.
same, but it's similar.
That's strange.
And you also hear in your heads, now that you've looked around. You're on the fringe of a meadow that borders a forest. Tall trees of several varieties stretch before you as far as the eye can see. Behind you, a range of formidable mountain peaks. As the remnants of the setting sun dip below the horizon, a rising moon illuminates the darkening sky.
Fancy.
Oh.
And you see those words, if you still have the book open, those words are written in the book as they're in your head.
It is unlikely we have been actually transported to a different physical area. I believe that we are more likely within a manner of illusory terrain. Does the book continue?
Not yet!
It hasn't prompted me to turn the page yet.
Nope.
Can I turn the page?
You can try.
Well, I'm sorry. Yes. Senju attempts to turn the page. Is he physically
You
able to?
aren't able to, no. Because you
How-
notice that right now the page you're on only has like those 2 sentences I just read to you, so it's not, the page isn't filled yet.
Interesting. Perhaps we need to take the initiative and complete the rest of the sentence. the rest of the page ourselves.
Would the party like to attempt to... You have a couple different destinations. You could explore the river, the meadow, the mountains, or the forest. Ignore the fact that you see NPC tokens over here.
You can move those to the GM layer so we actually can't see them.
I know, that's what I'm doing, yeah.
Sendu, I think, wants to head towards the meadow to where he'll have like an open view of the terrain around them. Does he know?
You are in the meadow presently. The meadow is where you are.
Does Sendu or Lamb know where Silvery Moon should be in this area?
I could also roll a history too, just for shits and giggles, even though I'm
do I
horrible.
know? This is a good question.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, goddamn, Nightshade.
Woo!
Meow.
Silvery Moon is the prime signet. So the capital. Silvery Moon is the capital of the Confederation of the Silver Marches. So yeah, if you know where the Silver Marches is in Faerun on the Sword Coast, then that's where Silvery Moon is. Does that help at all?
I was more asking about relative to our current position, where Silvery Moon should be, because you mentioned that this resembled the area around Silvery Moon.
Yes.
Though details were different. Do I know if, like, generally Silvery Moon is to the north? Is it past the forest?
Just this area. That's all you really know about it.
Okay.
Because it's not... I'll do you one better. I'll say that what you know as the current Silvery Moon area, it does not look like this anymore.
Gotcha. So I can't,
it's really
like,
hard to tell.
superimpose...
Yeah, you can't superimpose modern Silvery Moon into this ancient forest, if that makes more sense.
Okay, no, it does. It does. I feel like Senju is the one to travel, like, towards that-ish area to keep, like, an open plain around himself, so that to minimize the chance of things sneaking up on him.
Yeah. So the party heads northeast.
Well, that's what Sendu wants to do. If Nightshade or Lamb has different ideas, then they absolutely should chime in.
I would like to not get eaten by a grue.
Yeah, there's no... You're good. Speak now or forever hold your peace. And so we head northeast.
Make sure I'm giving everyone the chance to be heard.
Oh no, I know.
I don't want to be driving the party.
Yes, and I agree. As a DM, I take the first thing I hear and I'm like, that's what we're doing. So you're right.
Right.
So you guys head this way, and you get to about the part you marked on the map, and then you find you cannot walk any more northeast. You hit like an invisible barrier.
Oh, well, now that's just horseshit. What kind of lazy author uses tactics like... These damn coastal wizards. Okay, so that seems to have been the wrong decision. Senju looks kind of, like, pointedly at the book. What do you want from me? No answer seems to be forthcoming.
No answer.
All right, well, I guess it wants us to go somewhere else specifically, but it doesn't want to tell us where it wants us to go.
Yep.
The journey is part of the journey is more important than the destination. Senju, like, recites that in a very sing-song, whiny kind of voice.
Almost a Monovaka voice.
Oh, very...
Should I fly up in the air and see if I see
face.
anything, like, in any of the distances? And then if I do, we'll go that way?
In the distance, everything is very beautiful and picturesque. A second ago when the sun was up, it was very vibrant and beautiful. Now that the sun is down and the moon is up, it looks more like luscious and vivacious and very...
Lots of
other adjectives.
Words, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Other adjectives.
Yeah, I guess.
And so,
$4 words.
Mountain and forest.
Mountain, river, and forest. Yes.
Let's
What?
go to the river. Let's go everywhere except where it wants us to go.
I'm assuming she has to know about it. Like, I can.
You go to get into. Do you want to get into the water?
I will stick my toe in the water.
You find that you cannot. It's almost like you're ice skating. Like the top of the water is solid.
It's like paint. We're in like a painted book. Of course it is. Okay.
Interesting.
Shucks.
I know
can't
that
go in
climbing
the-
a mount. I'm sorry, Nightshade. What was that?
No, I said shucks, so we can't go in the river.
I feel like I feel like climbing a mountain is not something I would like to do right now. So I suppose the next destination would be the forest.
I'm sorry that you can't climb. Or you can't fly.
I
Yeah, that's a good point.
actually can fly.
Oh, there you go. Well, then we could just fly up the mountain.
Admittedly, not for very long, and it's a limited resource for me. As you might notice, my form lacks wings.
Yep.
That being said, I recommend that we exhaust our easiest options before moving on to the most difficult.
Kinda
You
looks
do
like
have
Simba's rock. Sorry, I just noticed this.
It is a little
Oh,
pride
yeah.
rock, yes.
Yes, this one too. Yeah. Actually, there's 3 of them now that I noticed. There's like 1, 2, and you guys notice that the landscape repeats. I'm just kidding. Yeah.
We noticed that on every outcropping, a monkey holds up a lion cub.
Alrighty. So the forest is on the other side of the river. So how are you crossing said river?
We're walking. It won't let us in. We walk happily across the river, or in my case, I fly.
Yes, you just walk right across the river. You are fine.
Even Sendu's weight does not break this illusion of the river?
Nope. You just walk across the river. And
Well,
Jesus.
that doesn't sound right.
you do feel like your feet are wet. So like there is a water sensation, but you are not like going into the water.
Incorrect. I have no feeling in my feet. I am a robot.
Incorrect. I am flying, as always.
So only Fusfajar and Broder feel their feet being wet as they walk across this non-water. Okay.
So is Lamb in his true form, or is it just like...
No, that was just easy for Kyle to... Oh, wait a second. Yes. Yes.
Why am
For
I in my...
storytelling reasons, Lamb, you have been teleported into this world as Lamb. You are not Broder. You are Lamb canonically.
Oh.
Oh, that would have changed our reactions a little bit.
Yes,
if I'm
yes,
getting here, I
yes. So
think.
let's add that.
No, I
let's
like
add
to
that.
believe that everyone was just ignoring Broder, and then they look back and they're like, wait, what the shit is this?
Yes, exactly.
Broder, do you require a who the fuck?
Say, this is a more pleasing form. You should keep this one.
What do you... Hold on.
Broder, have you
This-
seen
Oh.
yourself as Lamb?
I look at my hands. Oh no.
Do you miss your fake wrinkly skin?
Sendu is going to hold up his little hand mirror and say, I don't know if this was intentional.
I don't know what's going on either. Is there a nearby tree? I need some privacy.
I assume there are many trees nearby.
Yeah.
Do you need to
There are
see
many
yourself
trees.
in the lake that's not a lake or a river?
Okay, I'm gonna try to change shape back into Broder.
It works, but then it shimmers and you turn back into Lamb.
Okay. I'm gonna be like, I don't know what's going on. I think I'm cursed or something.
Only Lamb hears the words in his head. Only Lamb hears these words. But if Sendu were to look at the book, he would notice them. And it says, "And the hero knew, to thine own self be true."
I think Sendu's keeping a very close eye on the book because he wants to find out where the book wants them to go. And his eyes don't widen. He doesn't have eyes, per se.
Yeah.
But he does stare very intently at the book. Huh.
I think Lamb's gonna have a mild panic attack at this point.
Sendu is going to, like, keep the book close to his chest and say, Broder, do you require any assistance?
Yes.
Sendu's going to walk over, like, around the tree to where Broder/Lamb is.
Mm-hmm.
Is something wrong? Can I help?
I appear to be trapped in this form. I would like to be Broder again.
I'm certain you would. Whatever force has brought us here seems to have decided that this is the form you should be taking. Are you able to continue?
No, I would like to leave.
Broder, I don't know that we can yet. I don't believe that we have a way of returning to Candlekeep without satisfying the conditions created by this tome.
We tried stabbing the book? Have you tried stabbing the book? Can we stab the book?
I believe that you and I both have enough experience with books of this caliber to not delude ourselves into thinking that would work.
Maybe the book just wanted you to be more attractive.
Nightshade, when did you get here?
Oh, I was here the whole time. I was just pretending to not overhear you while consciously overhearing you. Clang, 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 clang.
Nightshade, I believe that your constant animosity towards Broder might result in a bit of tension during this situation. He's in something of a delicate place right now.
He
No,
certainly
I'm
looks
just
delicate, but I guess if you
I
want me
don't-
to leave you alone, I will.
I don't know why you'd say this is pretty. Clearly, I'm cursed or something along those lines.
Cursed
just
to be
want my-
pretty. Jeez.
Just want my. Oh god, I even botched the deception. No one's buying.
Christ.
Nightshade's eyes just get big, and I'm like, so the truth comes out. You're a
I don't
pretty
know what
boy.
I don't know what you're talking about. Panic
Okay.
intensifies.
She winks, and then she rolls her eyes. I'll leave you two boys alone to chit-chat. I'm gonna just wander into the forest. See?
Senju looks over at Broder. She's aware that I have no gender, yes?
I actually don't remember. I'm gonna check the bottom in my pants real quick for if I'm a he or a she.
Oh my god.
Yes, I am a boy.
Okay. So yes, as our four adventurers trudge through the water,
I would say, Sendu, you could be whatever you want. You just have to attach the right attachments.
Yes.
Actually, any remnants of the ability to construct beings like me was lost several centuries ago. I don't believe that I can be modified. At this point, I'm just hoping I don't break down. If I do, I'll probably just cease to exist.
That's okay.
I mean, we definitely fixed you before, so I think you're good.
I'm able to perform minor repairs, but if I begin to degrade, then I fear for my existential well-being.
We can always
But
get
that
you
is
a
neither
strap
here
on.
nor there.
yes, 3 bipedal creatures that combine the features of men and goats laugh drunkenly as they stumble from the woods. They sway back and forth while greeting the party enthusiastically in Sylvan. Do any of you speak Sylvan?
I have a hell of a comprehend
I do.
languages, my man.
Indeed I do. Indeed I do
I do
speak
not.
Sylvan.
And Nightshade is actually a fairy, so I'm
Yeah.
surprised that she did.
Yes.
Wouldn't that suck
Alright.
if I hadn't chosen that language, huh?
Oh my god. Well, I only speak Dwarvish. What the hell are you saying?
So he says, the voice of the book, doesn't say, the voice of the book stops talking and now he talks. But you would notice that everything he is saying and you guys say is being written in the book.
Oh, there's dialogue now.
Yes. I'm Targo's friends. And this is Artelio and Funagai. We were out for a bit of a revel when a swarm of wild-eyed ravens attacked us. We were in no fit state to fight. Could you perchance help us get home?
You speak in a really strange manner, young man.
What do you mean?
Your cadence is very weird. It does not make sense.
This is how all satyrs talk.
I know satyrs, and this is not how all satyrs talk.
Sendu, like, puts a hand on Juniper's shoulder and says, "You were walking on water earlier. There's an invisible wall in the meadow. I have no reason to believe that these are
And I
real
say,
satyrs."
"Oh my god, who's this woman that you just touched your shoulders with?"
Nightshade, goddammit! You know what I mean.
All right, suspension of disbelief. We're in a book.
Yes.
I say, what exactly are these ravens you're speaking of? And how long have you been drunk?
Why? We're satyrs. We're always drunk.
That actually tracks.
That checks out.
Yeah.
So they go, our home is Pulvarth Plateau. Will you help us get there?
Sure. Can you tell us a little bit about this land and perhaps the other peoples that you live with?
Excuse me. Yeah. There's lots of different folk around here. There's the satyrs. There's the pixies. There's
Troublesome lot.
Oh no, they're nice. They're good.
Are you
These
telling
ones.
me they don't play jokes on you continuously?
Not these ones. There's the treants. Oh, sorry, not pixies. Sprites. That's why. These are sprites. Sprites. The spiders.
John demands bloodshed.
I mean, when we get there. There's she who shall not be named.
Oh, and who's she who shall not be named?
We don't speak about her.
You just did.
Indirectly speaking is not the same as speaking.
Okay, can you tell me everything indirectly about her? Kyle's face.
No. It's fine. I'm trying to think how to say her answer. And here we go. And then there's LaRue.
Yeah, so you're just gonna ignore that?
Ignore LaRue? I would never ignore LaRue.
Oh my gosh.
You know, maybe I don't miss home as much as I thought I did.
And then the book would say, the book says in its book voice, and it appears in Sendu's hands as well. It says, excuse me, and only Nightshade hears this, and it's in the book. But Nightshade hears, "Welcome back, fellow Fae, and welcome to the Fae and the Primordial mixed together." Kyle faltered on that one, so it's a good thing.
I think the book just called me a fae.
Nightshade, do you say?
Wait, I didn't hear it when it said that.
You could read it. It's in the book, but you wouldn't have heard it.
Oh, right, but he's already had one experience with it.
Yes, that was you having
something. But then Lamb heard it.
Yes.
So he's like, I think the book's defective.
The book says it is Fae and the Primordial mixed together. How can that be so?
I have a question. Was Nightshade reading over Sendu's shoulder, or...
no, that was in my head, and it was writing in the book.
Oh, yeah. I know, but does Sendu know that the only way for you to know that would be if you heard it in your head?
Yeah, because she's not looking at the book.
That's what I was asking Nightshade, if she was looking at the book.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Oh, I thought you were asking Kyle.
Nightshade, were you looking at the book?
I was not looking at the book. I had a voice talk to me in my head.
Oh! It can direct messages towards people.
Apparently the narrator specifically wanted me to know this, and greeted me as a friend. Although, I'm no friend in the Feywild currently. Am I gonna get chased out of here, book? Does the queen know I'm here? Is she here?
And so then Tragos will keep going and be like, "So, will you help us? Can we head through the forest, please, new friends?"
I don't know. Can you tell us more about she who will not be named? She's not she who will not be explained. She's she who shall not be named.
Could she be described?
Even a roundabout way, and please don't
She
just
can
ignore
only
it.
can only be described as she who cannot be named.
Is she a danger?
Is she bigger than a bread box?
Oh my god.
I got this. Okay. I'm Tragos, and this is Artelio and Funagai. We were out for a bit for a revel when a swarm of wild-eyed ravens attacked us.
All right, let's go.
With no state to fight. Could you perchance help us get home?
Oh my god, he's an
They're
NPC.
useless.
In every possible sense of the phrase. Okay.
They're not real people. They're plot devices. Let's get out of here.
Right. They're not going to give us any worthwhile information.
All right. Are you guys going to help them?
I take one of their drinks and drink it.
As you go to, he hands it to you, and he's like, "Yes, drink and be merry."
I am now very suspicious, and I throw it over my shoulder and pretend to drink it.
You find that you can't. When you go to throw it over your shoulder, it stays in the cup.
No.
Okay, so I just motion as if I'm drinking it, but I do not.
But it goes in your mouth. You drink it.
No.
I mean, you don't have to swallow it, but it goes in your mouth.
No. I
What do you mean, no? If you take a cup and you hold it up to your mouth, the liquid's gonna go in. That's how liquids work.
Not if I open my mouth. I said I do the motion. I never said I actually did it.
Okay, you feel wetness touch your lips. There you go. Okay.
Interesting.
I don't believe drinking satyr liquor is going to do anyone any favors.
I mean, they're not real. This place isn't real. They're a plot device. This liquor isn't real, unless it poisons me.
Oh,
Let's
the
go.
poison would be real, though?
Well, it is a book, and no doubt it's going to try to destroy us, because everything does, so... Come on, let's go help, even though they gave us no information about these ravens.
They can give you information about the ravens. You just kept asking about the hags. They can tell you about the ravens.
I asked about the ravens. They ignored
sorry,
that too.
sorry. Kyle accidentally said hag. Ignore that Kyle said hag, please. Stay in character.
Senju does not know that you said hag.
Yes, exactly.
Or you said
All
it
right.
as in, like, a mean person.
Yes, yeah, that bitch. Exactly. So, yeah, they upon you saying that, they would say, "Oh, the forest is filled with many dangers. Ravens, boars, berserkers, wolves.
She who
There's
will
some
not be
good-
named.
But they're not in the forest.
So she's
and-
not in the forest.
But there's good stuff in the forest too.
Like grapes to make wine.
Wine, and they all go cheers, and then they drink it. So the party moves on. As you're walking, Artelio will speak up, and he'll be like, "You know, often over the past 10 days, several cracks of thunder have sounded, even when there appears to be no storm. At night, in places where the canopy of trees thin to provide a clear enough view, occasional bolts of red lightning can be seen in the distance."
What a curious mystery, friend.
Yeah.
From whence do you see these bolts of red lightning?
Some in the forest and some in the sky. Not the forest, sorry. The wilderness. Some in the wilderness, some in the sky.
Annie.
It's about as helpful as I expected, yep.
Yep.
And then Funagai will speak up and be like, you know, strange tribe folks, foreign to the area, have been wandering the forest, killing any animal they see on sight. Look out!
Come here.
Thank you for the tip, friend.
And then Tragos speaks up again, and he'd be like, there's a community of pixies and sprites near the Polvarth Plateau called Dewlight. I'm friends with a jovial sprite there, Wheel Dolly, who might know more about these recent happenings. So you guys might take note, Dewlight and Wheel Dolly.
Dewlight was the area, is that correct?
Dewlight was the city, yes.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Alrighty.
Dalton had fallen asleep, and he asked if he should come in, and I told
Yeah,
him
he
to
should.
come in.
Yes, he should.
Yeah.
We still have like another 3 hours or whatever, 2.5 hours. Oh no, more than that. 6 to 10. Yes. Okay. So as you guys are walking through this forest, you start to hear the caw caw of like ravens and crows. Do you want to be stealthy, or are you going to try? What do you call it? Or are you going to try to fight them? Like, what are you doing?
I mean, I'm not stealthy. I'm the definition of unstealthy. So,
I can stealth.
do you want to stealth ahead, see what's up, and if you get in
Sure.
trouble, call us?
I got a 30.
Just make a little owl
Jesus
sound if you're in
Christ, those
trouble.
birds don't see you.
Yes.
They do not.
Lamb, as you sneak ahead, you see that you reach a clearing where there are swarms of ravens.
Are they doing anything else, or it's just a crazy amount of ravens?
Hey, funny story. I realized I have a map for the. Also, I never showed you the satyrs. So we're gonna.
Nope, because you put them on the other layer.
Did indeed.
We knew what you were going for.
Yeah.
I mean,
Satan.
I'm much more able to like them now that I know they're somewhat hot.
I really appreciate like reference sheet of that this image is.
All right. And then yes, I have another picture for the forest.
Oh, I know this map. I've used it before.
All right. So yeah, Lamb, you have seen this.
What have I seen? Or is he DMing me?
No. I'm just gonna show everybody.
Oh, there it is.
They're cute. I want one.
Just a bunch of ravens? Crows?
It's the glowing eyes that get me.
It's the glowing eyes. Yes.
I'm sure that's normal.
Also,
Dorbs.
why don't you give me an insight check? Or nature, but insight probably.
Inside is slightly better. 16.
As you're looking at these ravens, there's something unnatural about them. As in, like, sometimes there will be one raven on the ground, but then when they fly up, it'll be 2 ravens. And then sometimes, like, where there's 3 ravens flying in a flock, they'll fly through each other and things of that nature. So this picture is pretty apropos because the ravens, like, overlap and interlocked in non-biological making sense ways.
Okay. It's a little weird.
Hmm.
I don't like it. I would like to return to the party now.
I was about to ask how much further ahead Lamb was, and then you were like, I'm gonna walk back.
Okay, you go back to the party, and you tell them about the unnatural swarm of ravens.
Maybe
Well,
it's
that
natural
sucks.
for
I sure
here.
do.
That sucks quite a lot. Okay.
Would this
Sendu
be
was...
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Would this be something I would be more, I would know
yeah,
more
Dolphin
about,
Journeys.
considering I'm from the Feywild? Or is this something very specifically to here?
You could do a Arcana or History with advantage.
Okay. Arcana and History are the same. So I'm going to do Arcana. Let's see what it gets me. A 14?
14's good enough. These are what are known as Ethereal Ravens. They're, if you've heard of phase spiders, they're kind of like phase spiders, but they're the raven version. I.e., they phase in and out of existence. They teleport. They like go through each other. They, you know what I mean? Like, imagine birds that had like,
spiders.
yeah, birds that had Misty Step. You know what I mean? Like that kind of a thing. So,
I don't like it.
Corporeal enough to hit?
only when they become corporeal, but they could always phase out anytime they feel like.
Interesting.
I don't like it.
Okay, I would say that then.
Well, that's problematic.
Do they normally hurt people?
You know for a fact they were hurting the satyrs before. That's where the satyrs came out running.
But like hurt them because they were making them spill their wine, or
Their exact words about the ravens, they said, the swarm of ravens attacked them, is what they said. So they said attacked.
were they carrying sandwiches?
I don't know. Does this person look like they're carrying... Do these people look like they're carrying sandwiches?
Well, not now.
Yeah.
Maybe they dropped them.
The ravens attacked them for the sandwiches.
Yeah.
Obs.
Hi, Dalton. I will add your token.
Or
That's in
stuck
here.
inside a choose your own adventure book. Kind of.
Yes.
But also being forced down a particular storyline by the book itself. So I don't know how choose your own adventure it is.
Broder looks weird as well. I'm sure it's fine. It's nothing of importance.
It's
Don't worry about it.
He's stuck in this form. Suspected to be his real form.
Nope.
He's not saying that. He got a nat 1 on lying about it, so...
Oh, can Dalton hear us? Because I haven't heard Dalton say anything.
Dalton just wasn't talking.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I just want to make sure like we weren't talking to thin air. So Dalton, Lance, you're in Candlekeep, having returned from the cult fight and things of that nature, and you notice Irony walking by. Irony was the tiefling assistant, and she would be like, "Hi, Lance. Your party last time I saw was in the Court of Air, and they were going to look into a book for us, and they mentioned going back to the House of Rest, so you should go check for them there." So you do so. You go to the House of Rest. You go to their rooms, and on the floor, closed, is a purple glowing book.
Not suspicious at all.
Do you pick up the book?
I mean, unless I want to go back to sleep, I'm assuming I have to say yes.
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 You pick up the book, and you say, "Oh fuck, what's
Exactly what
I don't think that's what he said.
You hear in your head, "A new challenger approaches!" No, I'm just kidding. Smash Brothers.
Super Smash Brothers. That's funny,
Super Smash Bros. No, you hear,
I'll be back with my coffee.
are you a half-elf, Lance? Is that correct?
No, this
No.
is human.
Okay. Alright. You got nothing. No, I'm just kidding.
I guess it speaks in boring common.
Yes. So yeah, you hear, Lance, Quicksilver, Let's Quicksilver. Your friends need your help. Be a friend. Be an ally. Save the day! And then Lance, you are dropped in the middle of this forest with your party and 3 satyrs discussing how they should handle a pack of Ethereal Ravens.
Neat.
Oh, Lance, what marvelous timing you have.
We're about to go
Yes.
up against those birds who can phase in and out, and when they're not phased in, we can't hit them.
So they are Faybirds, to be exact?
They are Faybirds, yes.
Yay. Favorite enemy.
We were
I'm
told
fairly
that this
certain-
place was the Primordial and the Feywild merged together.
Oh, I'm gonna have a nice time here.
Okay. So the group was discussing whether they wanted to, whether they wanted to sneak past, or whether they wanted to fight them, or they just wanted to go around. If you wanted to just head straight, you would have to sneak past them or fight them, but you could try to go to the right or the left and not actually deal with them. But it would require, like, climbing up the mountain hill area thing.
I think they should be dealt with.
I feel reasonably certain that that is the correct move here.
Because this book will stop us from doing anything else that it doesn't want us to, so we might as well just do it.
Oh, important notes, Lance. We've run into invisible walls that herd us towards where the book wants us to go. So I wouldn't get any funny ideas about sequence breaking, as I don't think it will be appreciated.
As the party heads southeast towards the Ravens, right as you approach the Ravens look at you, see you, and they're like, "Caw, caw, caw!" And they swarm around you. They form a spiral. Everything goes black, and you guys find yourselves back at the beginning of the forest.
Remember what I said about sequence breaking? Apparently we have picked the wrong outcome. Gonna have to go around, I get. Sendu is, like, done with this.
I mean, a good, well-placed long-ranged attack could deal with them.
By all means.
You just gotta time it with their phasing.
Yeah. Lance, try it. Go ahead.
Okay. I need to make sure I have my right modifiers on. One vicious hand crossbow, just to try to do it. 17.
Lance, you pull back. Oh wait, no, this would be in the book voice. No, it would not be in the book voice. So Lance, you pull back your arrow, and you loose it, and you know you hit them. Like, you 100% hit them, or multiple of them, even like skewers through a chicken. But then Lance, you hear a caw, caw, and you see a black swirling around you. And party, where Lance once stood, Lance no longer stands. Lance, you find yourself standing in water. Didn't mean to do that. Get out of here, party. Lance, you find yourself standing in water. There is a mountain behind you, a meadow behind you, and a forest in front of you. You are standing in water, but you are not in the water. You are standing on top of the water.
They kicked
I'm
you out of the
Jesus.
starting zone. They returned you to the starting zone.
I'm Jesus.
I can't believe
So-
it reset him.
Is this the start?
Yeah.
Well, actually, where you guys started was the meadow, so that was here. So you are technically one step ahead of the start, but the start was
You're
this
in the
meadow
safe
here.
zone.
Yes. So, you could head backwards into the... Well, the party told you they tried going to the mountains and things like that, and it didn't work. So they had to go into the forest. So you would get the sense that going back into the forest is the right direction.
Okay, I shall attempt that.
Okay. Party, how are you reacting to Lance not being there?
Sendu checks the book for any new dialogue.
No new dialogue. The last thing in the book was like, how will the party face off against these phase ravens?
Apparently,
Like, that was the last thing the book said. And so...
Saints damned won't.
Seeing as how when we moved closer, they moved us back, I would probably try to look behind us or look around to see if he was just moved somewhere else.
You look behind us, and here comes Lance trudging through the forest trying to catch up with the rest of the party.
Well, it looks like we're going around. No fighting them for us, I guess.
Oh, fuck this book.
Say, there's also no
I am
sneaking
inclined to
for
agree.
me because I'm a clankety clank. Unless we auto succeed because it's the story.
If it's what the book wants us to do.
Are you guys looking left or right?
Let's go right.
Really? I was gonna say left might be a more open area and might get us.
Okay.
Well, in fairness, I don't know where that we need to go.
Oh, you're trying to go south.
Okay, well then we'll go left.
Which, in fairness, is the party's right. So.
Yeah.
Yes.
But then the
Yeah,
book
can
says,
I have
no,
at-
that's the wrong way.
I have athletics check from the party to climb up these rocks.
Incorrect. I'm going to activate Elemental Gift, and I can just fly.
Okay.
I also can just fly.
Okay,
Can I-
then I would need athletics checks from Lance and...
Can I roll acrobatics instead?
Can I?
I would let you, yes.
Can I-
Oh, also... sorry,
wait.
okay, I forgot to tell Lance, you notice, somebody you haven't seen before, I don't know if you want to react to that, there's this white creature that's there, and it sounds like Broder, but it definitely
does
isn't.
not
Broder.
sound
It
like
doesn't
Broder.
sound like It wouldn't sound like Broder. Yep, never mind.
Broder changes forms a lot. I'm just gonna assume it's Broder.
Say, I was gonna say, since I can fly, could I give someone assistance or to like catch them if they fall? So it's kind
Yeah,
of like.
I would have.
Oh, that's a good idea, yeah.
Flying people can definitely give one character each an advantage. So one of you can pick Lamb, and one of you can pick Lance, kind of a thing.
Which one
Fusnajar
of
is a
you is
burly
lighter?
gentleman.
Star has to get up too, so let me do that.
Which one of you is lighter? That's what I want to know.
Let's see.
Fusfajar got a 21. So actually, it is only Lamb that needs help.
Okay.
I weigh 100 and I weigh 120 pounds.
Yeah, I'll get you. I'll help you.
I'm thin boy.
So I guess you'd roll with advantage, or I guess roll again in this instance.
Yeah, Lamb roll it again.
Okay, so 15.
Okay. Yes. You guys are going up the hill, and then you find that you hit a ceiling right where the grass is. So you cannot... You get to a point where you can't go up any higher.
I hate this book.
I guess we should go to the right.
All right,
I guess
so...
our left.
Party goes
We go the other direction.
to the
I'm
other
going to break
direction.
something.
Can I have, again, either athletics or acrobatics from our non-flying characters to climb up these rocks?
Sindu
And-
would have been giving Lance
Hey,
the
24.
help action just before he rolled. I would have declared that.
Yes. Lance, roll with advantage, roll again, and I will have Foos roll and see if he needs help. I don't think he will.
Okay, Foos might have needed.
Oh, Foos needs help. So I will re-roll. So I'll have Nightshade. Are you going to help Foos?
I'll try. He's a big motherfucker.
Okay. So...
You're
Make sure he
stronger
doesn't
than
fall to his
Sendu
death.
is.
Technically,
Yes,
that
there we
was a
go.
nat 1, so.
That ones can still be helped with advantage, so it would have been a 1 or a 17. So, there we go. So you guys climb up, and this time, when you get to the top, there isn't a vertical barrier, but there's 100% a horizontal barrier. You cannot enter this top area.
All right, I guess
Sendu
we're going to
just
attempt
starts-
to sneak by them.
Sendu just starts slamming
This
his
book
head
is
against
very
the barrier.
heavy-handed.
As you guys head south, the book you hear in your heads. And so our brave adventurers stealthed through the night forest to escape the Phase Raven.
You think?
I'm going to enjoy lighting you on fire when you're done.
Alright, so I need stealth checks from everybody.
Oh, no
Uh,
surprise that I fail.
I have a question. DM.
Yeah.
When I mentioned that I cast protection from good and evil on myself in Candlekeep, would I have needed to expend a spell slot for that, or since it didn't actually do anything, does it not matter?
How long does it last?
Oh, my man, it lasted 10 minutes. It was gone when we went to the house to
Yeah,
rest.
it's gone. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, no, that won't count. No, you're good.
Excellent. Do I... I can just teleport. I and one other person can just teleport, but will the book let me?
Who's got a 0?
Foos got a nat 1, which turned into a 0.
You guys are good at this.
Mm-hmm. So we have two.
I have
wouldn't want to teleport unless you pick the one of the people that fails to teleport with. Your stealth might be better off to help the 2 fails, but that's up to you.
Well, my question is, could I grab one of the failures and just teleport with them?
Yes, that is your option. You could save one failure by teleporting, but you might be able to save the whole group by stealthing. So that's up to you. Lance, I do need a stealth from you as well, please. My
stealth is a hot +0, my friend. I don't know that I could really do much to save them.
You could just grab Foos then. Knowing that you just saw Foos trip over himself and his head flew into a thorny bush. So he's now got prickers all over him.
If I teleport Foos Fajar, would that remove his failure from the group?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that, like, as Foos Fajar is falling, Sendu's gonna, like, lunge over and grab him by the arm, and, oh, you know what? No, it's actually a mistake.
What?
My teleportation is Thunder Step, which creates a thunderous boom, which would not be good for teleportation.
Not good for stealth either, yeah. Yes.
That's what I meant, yeah, for stealthing. Alright, can Monovaka give me the help action?
Monovaka is busy sneaking himself.
Monovaka's an invisible fairy.
Okay. Have Monovaka give you motivation stealthily. Like, be snarky and tell you how to be sneaky.
He's like, hey, dumbass, don't step on that stick right there. What's wrong with you? Is that
Dalton,
a yes or a no?
Oh, yeah, you're good. Yes, you get the help action. Did Dalton send a message? Where is... Oh, there it is.
Oh, no!
Yeah. Oh, no!
Guys, what's the worst that happens when we fail? We just get transported back to the beginning?
You guys are bad at this.
Not in this instance.
Are we gonna get to fight? Fucking finally? Jesus.
Did Lance do well enough to make up for our horrendous mistakes?
Dalton had to go to the bathroom, so he's not here right now. I will roll for him.
You really think that's gonna help at this point?
Yeah, he got a nat 20.
Holy shit!
So his nat 20 would cancel out the nat 1 that Foos got, so that's a positive. Then we have 2 failures and a success, though. So that still sucks. Oh, wait! Satyrs.
I mean, I would say incredulously, do they also roll stealth, but given how horrendously poorly we've done... I thought the whole point of this was getting rid of the ravens that attacked the satyrs. What? Why does the book not want us to fight them?
They wanted us to do exactly what they wanted to do. Choose your own adventure, my ass. Choose the exact adventure that I want.
You guys said it was a choose your own adventure, not the book. Alright, so, the satyrs actually passed. So on the satyrs passing, I counted them as one person. So the satyrs 1 pass plus 1 pass and 2 failures. So that's a tie. So I'm going to leave it to the Ravens' perception check. So we're going to do that.
Oh, you think it's not going to see a 7?
Well, no, because it's the average, right? And so it's the average of 1, 2, 3. These like 6 rolls divided by 6. You know what I mean? So whatever that would be. But
interesting.
Well, that's how group stealth checks go. It's not the literal average. It's like you take how many good and how many bad, and that's
My man, you're getting too into the weeds here. Just roll it.
Yes, agreed. The Ravens rolled a 5. So they don't notice you. Because a 7 would beat a 5.
Even
Well, but
Sendu
Sendu's-
and Nightshade beat them.
Yes. Your 2 failures still beat their 1 perception.
But is
Wow.
Sendo's is a 5 though, isn't it? Does that mean they
Means
beat
Sendu's is a 6. He rolled
Sendu's
with
a 6.
advantage, not
Oh, with
disadvantage.
advantage. I thought he was
Yeah.
disadvantaged.
That's why the 5 is grayed out.
So literally, only Foos would have been a failure at that rate, but with the nat 20 from, wait, the nat 20 was Foos? No.
Lance.
Lance's nat 20, saved Foos, so you're good. So you guys see the Ravens are just caw, 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 and the party moves south. Sneaky, 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 sneaky.
John says to burn that frickin' book, and I agree.
I
do
mean,
too.
that's kind of where I'm going for.
Alrighty.
As I go
Let's
past,
see.
I burn hands on them. They all turn into flaming.
No! Don't reset us!
So you guys, let me get the thingy you find.
No, John, there isn't a nearby volcano. There is a mountain, but if we throw them off, they would just fly.
Okay, so I need this one. Whoosh.
Sendu will turn to the satyrs. I guess you're just going to have to live with the Ravens forever.
And the satyr will be like, I mean, they have Targos will be like, they have lived here forever. We'll just have to not get drunk around them. It's yeah. And the other will be like, yeah, they're part of the ecosystem. And so so that, my friends, was a biodiversity lesson in that you have to share your biome. And so we
Thanks, I
head
hate it.
forward. We head forwards, and you guys see a magical glowing tree. The tree is bleeding blue sap. I guess not
Okay.
bleeding, leaking, whatever sap does. Leaking blue sap. The tree itself is like a crystalline, icy blue.
Satyrs, what's up with that?
Oh, that's just the mighty magic tree. We dance around it. We sing songs.
Why is it weeping?
It gives it sap, and it's magical, and it's a good time.
Don't worry about it.
Hey, there's Gray.
Fancy
Oh,
meeting
shit.
you here.
Hi, Gray.
And
What
then
happened,
a koala
Gray?
climbs down from the tree.
Hello.
John told me to
So,
drink the
I
sap.
had work.
Oh yes, okay. Thank you for being here. Gray, Eris, you are flying around Candlekeep.
Eris?
Eris? Not Eris. Wow, sorry. Wow, that's how long you've been. It's been so long since you've been Pan. Pan is walking around Candlekeep. Hey, that's the first time I've done it tonight. Okay, you guys have been doing it to each other. So Pan,
Only me.
you're Pan. Pan, you're walking around Candlekeep. When you had seen the party walk by, and you hadn't seen them in a little bit because you've been like just hanging around Candlekeep eating books and stuff. Like it was eucalyptus, just like fully eating books. And like, and that's what you've been up to for the past like 4 adventures. You've just been eating books, and so,
That tracks.
but you see the party come back from an adventure and go into their room, and you're like, "Huh, that's weird. I wonder what they're up to." And that's my Pan impression. And you follow.
0
But you
out
were
of 10.
It's so good.
Pan, you follow them to their room, and you see a purple glowing book on the ground. Do you open it? Okay. And the party.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah.
Oh no!
Sure, I'll-
No, just no.
Like, she goes back to... She eats the book.
Yeah, she tries to.
Eat
Yeah, it's a good
the
point.
book.
Pan tries to eat the book. And you guys, as you approach this magical tree, all of a sudden you notice Pan climbing the tree. And Pan's just there, inside the tree, climbing it. And you hear the book say, I gotta improv this. Sometimes a bear just needs its honey. And so
He's a marsupial.
Pan is Winnie the Pooh. That is the allegory.
No.
And so,
Does Winnie
yeah.
the Pooh have chlamydia?
yes. Pan, you look and you see the party plus these 3 centaurs, and they are walking towards the magic tree that you are
Satyrs.
currently climbing. What'd I say?
Centaurs.
Thank you. Yes, satyrs. Thank you.
They can be centaurs. That would be cool as fuck, but...
Incorrect.
Okay, yeah, you guys see Pan inside this magical tree.
Pan, how long have you been in that tree? You're all sticky.
I'm always sticky.
That's
Oh.
canon.
I
That's
don't know.
canon.
I just
That's
saw people
canon.
look, and now I'm here.
Do,
I just saw
do
a
you
purple
need
book
help
and now
down
I'm
from the
here.
tree, or are you good?
Can I get off the tree, or am I not allowed to? Like,
No, you can climb. You can climb
did
down.
Pan
You
just
can.
teleport there?
Oh yeah, Pan teleported into the tree, but you can completely climb down. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Do you feel tingly?
I can get
Is that sap doing anything for you? I feel like it's magical. They said.
Yeah. Let me see if it
I'm
actually
not
would do anything because you're touching it. Let me
Oh,
see.
no.
John told me to eat it, so.
John's saying
Let's
to do
see.
lots of things with the sap that I don't think are necessarily advisable.
Yes. Pan, why don't you
Oh,
give
were you
me
seeing
either?
that? Were you?
Pan, give me while you're in the tree. Give me either nature, survival, or arcana with advantage.
Well, you asked
Okay,
us to do
nature,
stream, so yeah.
It's true.
What was it? Nature, Arcana, or survival?
Nature, arcana, or survival.
With advantage, he also said.
Yeah, with advantage.
Okay. Did I roll one? Okay, I'll roll a second one.
Yeah, roll a second.
Because I don't know how to do it.
Okay, yeah, 14.
14.
You get the sense just from touching it that if you were to eat it, you would regain hit points. Although you should be at full hit points, so it's not super helpful now. But it's good to know in the future.
you
Okay.
think it-
I look at the party. I'm like, it's just sap. It's just sap.
Just sap. Don't even tell them about its healing properties. Just its sap.
Mhm.
All right.
No,
So the
I thought
party
it was gonna
moves
get
past
it.
the magical tree.
None of us have any damage.
Yeah, we're like.
No, I know.
Ow.
It's like it's for future. You can come back to it. This is like your healing spot. You
Sure,
can come
sure,
back to
sure.
the magical tree.
Sendu is
happily
definitely...
rub it on our genitals like John wants.
Yeah. Do
You
it.
strange organics and your sexual organs. Sendu is going to walk over to the tree, though, and attempt to also do, like, an identification check on it.
It can really rev
He's-
your engines.
He's curious about this magical tree. What were the checks? History?
It was no survival, arcana, or nature.
Or history?
Not history.
How about deception?
Yeah,
I
if you
am
want to
a
lie,
man of
if you
very
want to, hey,
specific skills as Sendu.
yes, if we flavor the deception as denial, you can roll deception.
Cool. Can Monovaka taste some and give me the help action?
If Monovaka tastes it, he'll just know what's going on instantly because he'll feel the revitalizing energy.
Okay, well, Monovaka does just taste it. Like, he just flies up
Yeah.
and is like, that's a weird color. Oh.
Monovaka, yeah, feels that if he were injured, he would be healed.
Oh, hey, this shit slaps.
Is it like an energy shot?
What does it mean that this shit slaps? I mean, like, it's good, dingus. Well, Monovaka likes it, so I guess that's all we're gonna get right now.
You guys have reached a fork. You can go left, you can go right, or you can go down.
We probably can only actually go one of these directions.
Let's split up. Each of us try to go one direction, and whoever's
No.
transported back.
I saw the corner of my
Oh yes,
I saw the corner
What'd
of
you
my
say?
eye. Something this way. We should go this way.
that
Alright.
is metagaming. You saw Kyle do something. Gray, the one thing we should add to Pan is that I guess the Pan Foos would say it because the group didn't. Foos would be like, Pan, if we move around and do the wrong thing, the book resets us. So that's a thing.
It put Lance about 2 miles back in a river, so
It's
watch out.
super annoying.
I was Jesus.
We're in a storybook!
Fajar, how did you ever get a job at a
Amazing.
lab? You're a janitor, that's right. Never mind.
I'm a janitor!
He's training to be a
Tragic.
librarian.
Sendu was
Yeah.
going to try the eastern path. Lance mentioned wanting to try the western path.
Alright.
I will
And then who
try
wants
to go
to try
south.
southern? Okay. You find there is no barrier. You are successfully able to go in each of these 3 directions for a change.
Ooh.
Ruh-roh.
Ah, the illusion of free will.
Let's all just go. What's the worst that could happen?
No,
You get attacked
no,
by 3
no,
different.
not
You get
doing
attacked by
that.
3 different
Not
monsters.
doing that.
I mean, Lance dealt with them.
You guys see in the book it starts to write, and it's like, the party reaches a fork in the road with 3 different trines. Which way shall they go? Shall they split up, as Lance suggested?
Oh,
Oddly specific.
bleeding saints, it knows our names.
I mean, you've seen Lance deal with hordes. He's a horde breaker. He can handle it.
Like, Lance always wants to go by himself.
Yeah.
Didn't Lance almost die against the snakes?
I feel like, actually, I think it was.
Was it everyone but Lance who almost died? Yeah, Lance
No,
and
yeah,
Sendu were the only
yeah.
ones still up at the end.
Yes. There was another time where Lance and Wolfsicle were fighting by themselves, but
Yeah.
they did a really good job. So,
Aw.
what?
Lance has a really good track record for what you've
Yeah.
seen.
I still don't think that going separately is wise.
Well, you actually
I
do
don't
have enough
either.
people to kind of double down if you wanted to. You could have 2 people go down each path, hypothetically. Or 3 people if you count the satyrs. But yeah.
I mean, the satyrs aren't combat, if I remember.
I know, I'm just for bodies. You'd have 3 bodies going
If-
down each
if-
path.
anything- If anything, I recommend that we put 3 people on 2 different paths, and we save the last
I have a
one
question.
for all of us.
Yeah. What's up, Gray?
Why don't we just send the satyrs both ways? We
Well,
send
they'll just
one
die.
way, one the other way.
Yeah, we're
but
technically
one-
supposed to be, like, helping them out.
Yeah, you guys are guiding the satyrs through
Oh.
the forest.
The book probably won't let us send
Oh.
just the satyrs. Also, that's a little sociopathic of
Actually,
you.
wait, I have an idea.
That's great.
He's
Sendu,
a koala,
you
who
have
cares?
an infinite
Man.
link with Monovaka.
Wait, Dalton was saying something.
Lance
What'd you
is
say, Dalton?
trying to speak to Sendu. What's going on?
Yeah, what'd you say?
You have the link with Monovaka. Just send Monovaka with us, and then we can speak like that. So we're split up, but we're not.
I suppose so. I can't say that I'm fond of going anywhere by myself, though.
I mean, you'll have
We-
Pixie
So like you'll have it'll be where is Jess on the map, by the way?
down here.
On the southern trail.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You can't go that far down yet.
Oh no!
So yes. So that's those 2. I'll send Foos with Lance. And then where do Lamb and Pan want to go? Do you want to go towards the 3rd one? Or do you want to go with one of the groups? Pan is going down the 3rd one. Cool.
Oh god.
I guess I'll go with Pan.
Okay.
Also, I
Oh,
can't control
God.
my token, FYI.
Give Foos to
What'd you say?
them. Give
I
Foos
can't
to them,
move my
'cause I have
token.
healing-
Okay. Yeah, let me fix that.
Because yeah, I have.
So you
I
can
have
have control of
something-
Lamb.
I
I
have a.
Controlled
Don't think that's a good
by-
idea, Lance. Because
Yes.
that's... You going by yourself is still not wise.
Clockwork.
Well,
Just
I have Monovaka.
action economy.
I have Monovaka.
Monovaka has 2 whole hit points. He's not a combatant.
I can protect Monovaka. I believe
You know what? I will send the satyrs with you.
Oh my god.
No, it's just because Foos is
Foos
the
will
healer.
wait at the tree to find out what's going on.
So Foos is the healer, and these 2 are just DPS. So having Foos with them makes it more sense because I at least have some healing capability.
And where are the satyrs going? Are they just gonna stay there?
Yeah.
The satyrs are
I
non-player
mean,
characters. They're not going anywhere.
Yeah. They're not going anywhere. They're waiting at the tree.
Okay.
Lance,
Alrighty.
if you feel outmatched in any way, get out of there.
Oh, yes. Gray and Dalton. Nightshade is pregnant.
What did
So
she
that's a thing
do?
that happened.
Don't worry about it.
The question is,
Uh,
who did she do?
Yes. Dalton, do you remember the character Old Fargo from the cult?
Oh
Well,
God.
we saved young Fargo, and so she mated with Old Fargo.
I got a nat
So-
20.
Mated?
I'm sorry.
Is
honestly-
I
that
thought he said made it at first.
Alrighty. For the purposes of exploration, we're gonna move.
Pam said, "Where's Audrey?"
Oh yeah. She's here, just like all the other pets.
somewhere?
They're all here.
Somewhere.
So if you remember, for Pan who hasn't been here in a while, we have a bunch of pets and rides and stuff. So Audrey and Sparks and Shadow and Gadget and Oliver, they're here.
Did we kill
And if you-
Wolfsicle?
Wolfsicle is off with Orsino wherever Orsino went on an adventure to.
Okay, so
why
we
is
killed
it spelled wolf
Got it.
cycle?
They've
Because
been getting,
he's a wolf. He's a wolf motorcycle or a wolf
Or-
bicycle.
he's been. Orsino's been getting married for the past. like,
So the
4
thing
weeks. It's a
was,
very
they
extravagant
retired.
marriage.
And got married.
Yes.
Wolfsicle was a human who was mind controlled into a
Oh
wolf.
no, I know the story
Okay,
behind Wolfsicle
okay.
because that struck me as deeply sociopathic.
Oh, it
That
is,
the party
100%.
did that.
Yes.
I did
Um,
not
Bring her
agree
to
with
the
this.
farm with Orsino.
So because he was a mount for Orsino, she dubbed him Wolfsicle because she
Horrendous.
is his wolf bicycle or wolf motorcycle.
Cool. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's just
Um,
keep going through the forest of video game adventures.
Yeah.
I miss Mothman. I miss
Let's keep going
Mothman.
through Railroad City.
Yeah.
My
Yes.
favorite ride.
I'm so
Hey,
frustrated.
no, guys, it's not a railroad. You have 3 junctures right here. Boom.
Yeah, but then they
Uh,
all combine back into one.
Yeah, we just all meet up.
That's a fucking ridge from the guy who said that we ran into 2 invisible walls trying to get past the Ravens. In fairness, I'm not blaming you for the railroading.
It's the game.
If
not
you recall when Sendu blamed those coastal wizards and their bad authorial choices,
Oh, I get it now. That's very
Thank
good.
you.
That's
Thank
very
you.
good. I didn't pick up on it at the
it's
time.
a double pun because we're on the Sword Coast, but also wizards of the
Mhm.
coast.
That's the thing. I knew the Sword Coast part. I'm like, what wizards are in game? Is he talking about like Mordenkainen? Like, who is he referring to? It's
Yeah, more Jeremy Crawford, but yeah.
yeah. Well, they're the same person. I don't know if you know that. Okay. So Lance and Monovaka, as you make your way west, you see 2 anthropomorphic boars.
Are they boring?
Hey, fuck that.
Do they look aggressive?
You won't know until you get closer.
Okay.
So that's what you see.
They look really
And
happy,
then-
honestly.
We're gonna cut to Sendu and Nightshade.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. Who see? How many are there? 4 of them. So I gotta copy.
Oh dear.
You see 4 wolves that part of them are on fire, part of them have their bones exposed, part of them are bleeding.
Oh.
Oh no,
So
poor
you see
puppies. Let's adopt them and nurse
4
them back to health.
Of these wolves.
I don't think they're going to be amenable to that, Nightshade.
And then we cut over to the last path. And Pan and Sendu. No, sorry, yes, Sendu. Lamb and Pan.
And Foos.
I guess I was thinking maybe Foos should just be in the middle so he could go anywhere. He could just go anywhere he's needed. But yeah. You guys see how many of these? 3 of these. 3 humanoid warriors, barbarians, like some kind of like tribal kind of peoples.
Not quite daddy enough for me. Their forearms are too small.
So yeah, that's the things you see on these paths. I guess we will. Not that we're necessarily in combat for the purpose of tracking who's doing what and such. We will go into initiative, but we don't have to fight. It's just for the purpose of keeping track of things.
Sure.
Hey, Sendu, you can cast spells through Monovaka, right?
Only touch range spells.
Only touch.
What are your touch range spells currently?
About to be blown away by my dexterity.
Hang on
Oh,
a second,
guys.
then I'll answer you.
It's amazing!
Holy Christ!
Oh my god.
It's 0. It's amazing. I love it. I told you about to be amazed by my dexterity.
Oh, thank
Or
God.
lack thereof.
Touch range spells, Lance. I have greater invisibility, protection from evil and good. Is remove curse touch? Remove curse's touch range.
Well, I don't have to worry about
and
getting first. I'm gonna go.
just those 3.
So nothing currently got it.
Yeah, nothing active right now, and I have both of my spell slots free.
Yeah. I don't want to waste your 2 spell slots right now, that's the thing.
I only have so many, but they're at 5th level now, so whatever I cast is gonna be balling as fuck.
Also, do you still have the book, or do I have the book, or who has the book?
Sendu has the book.
Okay.
So in this world, the book that you
book, the other
touched
book.
is still in the room.
Not that book, the other book.
Oh, no, you're also holding the book.
Spell book.
Sendu, you're also holding the purple book.
Oh, the Viales' spell book.
Yes, that.
yes.
Yeah, Lance can have Viales' spell book. That makes sense.
But what I was saying was there is a metaphysical book. There is now a purple book that is within the book. You are still holding a book.
Sendu has that, yes.
Yes.
But Lance was referring to Viales' spell book.
Yes.
So yeah, I think that for this, Lance can definitely be holding Viales' spell book.
Cool.
Ooh, should I
All
roll
right.
initiative for Monovaka separately, or can he just go on Sendu's turn?
You can go on Sendu's turn, that's fine.
Hell yeah.
Unless you'd rather have him not for the purposes of splitting up.
Nah,
I'll
it's
let
easy.
you-
It's easier for us to move together.
Okay, Lance. Not that we're in combat, but it is your turn. Do you want to try talking to the boars? Do you want to sneak up on them? What are you doing, Lance?
Do I recognize them as Fae, or are they just Boar?
They are anthropomorphic boars. They're definitely like alive and upright and talking.
I was mainly curious because of the favorite enemy part.
Oh, yeah, they are not technically Fae.
Okay.
Maybe Fae magic is what turned them into this creature, but they aren't Fae inherently.
Okay, because yeah, the survival thing.
Yes, gotcha.
Monovaka's a fake.
Yes. Monovaka's like, oh no, I'm with my hunter.
Nah. I don't like this, actually. This is some shit.
I am also a fae, so...
I like how Monovaka's like, I'm not a full-fledged member of this team. Why couldn't Foos be here? I shouldn't be here. Like,
I shouldn't be fucking doing this. What the hell?
I'm gonna roll stealth to try to sneak up on them.
okay.
21.
Yeah. You stealthy AF, and Monovaka invisible, so he good. Monovaka can roll stealth with advantage.
Sure.
Flappity flappity.
Flippity flappity.
26.
Yeah, you're good. So you only Lance hears in his head, the young ranger stealthed through the night, approaching his prey. But were they prey, friend or foe?
This book is getting annoying.
Sendu, you see it written in the book.
Monovaka is like, getting?
But yeah, I'm eavesdropping on them essentially.
Yes.
So what would I roll? Perception?
You overhear them being like, "Man, I'm hungry. You hungry? Yeah, I can eat. I need something to eat. Do you need something to eat?" He's like, "Yeah, I need something." And it's just like they're just doing that back and forth. Like it's like, "I'm hungry. Are you hungry? I'm hungry. Are you hungry?" That's what that's.
Okay.
Why don't we get something to eat? Yeah, we should get something to eat. What should we eat? I don't know. We should definitely get something to eat though. I don't know.
Okay. I'm gonna wait to see how the others are doing.
All right, we go over to Pan. Pan, you are with Lamb and this creature that you don't know who it is, but I guess you assume it's Broder.
I feel like Sendu would have made a brief aside,
Yeah.
like both Lance and Pan. By the way, upon landing here, Broder was transformed into this form. He's a little bit sensitive about it. Be gentle with him.
Okay. I haven't seen anybody since I almost killed everybody in a basement, so that's great. Like, I don't remember anything.
It has been a while.
I don't remember at all.
There was a whole deal
it's
with the
okay.
basement and a nursery rhyme book and a nightmare demon. It's a whole thing. We can go over it later.
You know, I didn't think about that, but it's kind of wonderful that Pan, basically almost got everyone killed and was like, time to go into the sunset.
It just
And then
disappeared.
fucked off into space.
So you, Pan, you see these 3 warriors in front of you. You don't know if they're hostile or friendly or what. You don't know if you fight them or talk to them. What are you doing?
Her. I don't know what I want to do. I'd probably ask, Foofs for jar. No, I'm kidding, not Foofs. Lamb. I'd probably ask.
Lance isn't there. Oh, Lamb. Yeah, Lamb.
No,
Yeah.
actually, Lamb. But I guess I will hold my initiative. If that's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. We have the Boar's turn. They're gonna move slightly forward and just be like, "Yeah, I think we can get some food. Let's go find some food." And they move forward. That's their turn.
They can only move
Pan
one
is
space.
still gonna. They move 2 spaces.
They're not rushing anywhere. They're in no hurry.
Yeah, exactly. They don't know there maybe is a combat going on, and so
How big are these
Gotcha.
squares, supposedly?
just 5 feet.
So-
Sendu and Monovaka.
Lovely.
You're just chilling with a friend. You're not rushing 30, whatever your movement speed is, every single time you move in 6 seconds.
Exactly.
So these wolves ahead of us,
Yeah.
their character art looks ravenous and starving and ready to fight. What do the actual wolves look like, though?
Yes.
You
So-
mentioned they were like bleeding and they had like
Mhm.
bones sticking out of their skin.
Yes. 4 injured wolves come upon the trail. They kind of look like they're on death's door,
Oh,
is how I
no.
would put it. If you guys were fighting them in a combat, they would be wolves that were on death's door.
Oh, no.
They haven't noticed you yet, so they haven't snarled or barked or anything, but that's just because you're too far away at this point,
Sure.
so you don't know.
They could just be poor little puppers.
I mean, it's very possible that they're just hungry and starving and dying. And that being the case, I don't think it's reasonable necessarily to fight them. I do think... Ooh, I know what Sendu's going to do. Sendu is going to go over to the magic tree with the sap.
Okay.
And as his action, he is going to collect... can I assume he has like a flask or a vial or something that he can collect the sap in?
Absolutely. Yes. Yeah.
He's going to collect a portion of the sap. He's going to look at Nightshade and say, if you can help me pacify the wolves, we might be able to heal them. I don't believe these animals deserve to die.
I agree. I'll help you.
I assume that was my action to like get the sap from the tree.
Sure. Yeah. That sounds good.
So Senju won't take any further action this turn, but he is going to like stay in front of the wolves.
Mhm.
Well, he's going to actually move back to where he was before.
I would let you
so-
use your movement if you wanted to get closer to them to try to like offer the sap to them, but you might want to, or you want to wait for Nightshade. That's fine too.
I would rather be able to pacify them, but I think he will take a
Uh-huh.
step forward closer to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Monovaka's turn. Monovaka is actually gonna flit around behind these guys because Monovaka's curious what this what this whole world's deal is, and he is going to just touch one of them like on top of the head, like pat, and he is going to use Heart Sight.
I don't know what that is.
Well, it didn't show the whole thing for some reason, so that sucked. But Heart Sight, the sprite touches a creature and magically knows its current emotional state.
Okay.
Additionally, the target makes a DC 10 Charisma saving throw.
Okay. What does the save do?
On a failure, the sprite also learns the creature's alignment.
Okay. It passed the DC 10.
Cool.
But
I figured.
to know its emotional state is hungry.
Does it feel like they are violent? Like, would they be willing to kill and eat a person? Or are they looking for food that won't fight back? Or is that too much for him to know on that ability?
I feel like I would have given that to you had they failed the alignment, but I feel like
That's
on this, their sole thought process is just getting food.
That's totally fair. Then Monovaka will... What is this move? This move is 40 feet.
Do they feel love and friendliness towards each other? So at least we know they're like thinking.
Yes. They have they think of. I'll give you that. Yes, their mentality towards their emotional towards each other is they are best friends or brothers. Like they are thick as thieves.
Monovaka's gonna flip back over to Lance and say, "Hey, yo, they're just hungry. I mean, maybe give them some food. Do you have food on you? You eat, right? Most of you people eat, right?
I mean, we're in the book. There's a tree of food.
The tree actually only has the magical sap. There is no fruit in the tree.
Well, that's what I was referring to. The magical.
Okay. Yeah. That's fair.
I mean, the sap's gonna like fix their wounds. It's not gonna fix their hunger. Have you ever eaten sap?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I would.
Have you never
I would
had,
think
like,
of it like.
Have you never had sap on snow? So on like snow, it's like.
I mean, I don't eat. I know the sap tastes good. I don't know what sustains you organics. You guys are weird.
I have a feeling it's a sap. If not, we can cut him down.
That is Monovaka and Senduce's turn.
You could also feed them rations or something. You have stuff in your inventory.
I don't have any rations in my inventory.
What?
I mean,
You
he's a
start with
ranger.
rations.
He just scavenges nature.
I guess, yeah. All right. So Pan is still holding until after Lamb, I believe. Okay. Foos is also going to hold. So Lamb.
Time for a decision, Lamb.
Yeah.
Lamb also holds.
Can I? I mean, I have food. Like, I can give them food.
All right, but
You're over here. The
the
boars are
food
over
people
here.
Okay, yeah.
You're looking at the people.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing about these people?
I'm gonna give them food
Give
anyway.
them
It's
food.
too late. I'm doubling down.
It's too late. That's my thought process.
Yeah. I honestly.
Oh,
don't
you do
remember.
see
Did
them,
have we talked to them, or
it-
did Pan just hold?
No, you haven't talked to them yet. But you do notice 3 humanoid berserkers. I guess they don't have to be berserkers, but they are technically. Their stat block is berserker, but you don't know that. The 3 warriors pass nearby, apparently on a hunt. They are. You hear them whispering
They better
about
hunt
a
my
deer.
puppies.
No, they are hunting a deer, and they are tracking a deer. And as your turns go by, they successfully kill a deer, and that's where you stand. So you see 3 warriors and a dead hunted deer.
I'm gonna move to hide behind Pan, and I'm like, "Hey, you should talk to them."
Isn't Pan like 2 feet tall?
Yeah, you can't.
I'm gonna
Excuse
crouch
me, he
behind
is
Pan.
3 feet tall.
Oh, my
Also,
apologies.
I think you're I think our rogue is probably more charismatic than our monk, but I don't know.
This is true.
I forget. Wasn't Pan like a rogue monk hybrid thing?
Oh, also,
No.
Lamb, why don't you roll me insight?
Okay. I botched.
God damn it. Foos is going to trigger his held action to give you the help action.
I got a 10.
Okay. So Foos does not get a turn because he used up his whole turn to do that. Okay, Lamb, on a 10, the DC was 10, so you're good. If you hadn't gotten a 10, I wouldn't have told you. You get the book is like, you hear in your head, Lamb, while one should be true to themselves, sometimes a little change is all that's necessary to get to know your neighbors.
I'm gonna try to become a barbarian. Can I become a barbarian?
You indeed become a barbarian.
Now
thank
the
God.
book's gonna let him shapeshift?
Yeah,
thank
it's
God.
not that he can't shapeshift, it's that he can only shapeshift when the book says so. And so...
Nice.
This shitty ass book. Okay.
And use new goal.
Well, now that I'm a large strapping barbarian, if I'm capable of doing so, I will approach them.
Yes, you can. And I actually just gave you control of that one barbarian. I will also mark you as different from the other barbarians. Oh, that's a good one, actually. That's pretty good.
Hail,
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
What?
Pan suggested that you take her with you and him with you and pretend like you hunted him. Like he's your prey.
I remember Pan has chlamydia. I'm not touching Pan.
You could just grab him by like the clothes and pull his clothes. Yeah, drag him on the ground with his clothes.
God.
I know he like tries to spread it though. Like that's a trap. I know it's a trap.
It's a trap.
Okay, Pan pretends to drag. Lamb pretends to grab Pan without touching Pan. Pan just walks behind him. Does that work?
Sure, let's go with that.
Hail, friends. How goes the hunt? I caught this thing. As I gesture to Pan.
Arr! They're not pirates. What am I doing?
Alright, we've been given the wrong voice line.
Yes. Hello, fellow warrior. Did you face it in great dire combat?
I did. I beat him quite handily. There we go.
Oh, very good, very good. We just hunted down this deer. We're gonna have venison tonight.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
Yeah! Lamb, is there anything else you want to say? Information out of them, persuade them to do something, make them go away.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I want to know about this place, but that's gonna kind of ruin my cover.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can I?
Will you stay for dinner, and then we'll be off, and we'll go hunt some more?
Yes, of course.
All right, so they all sit down in the middle of the forest, they light a campfire, and they roast some venison. They go, do you want us to throw your weird gray bear creature on the fire?
No, I think I'll keep it as a trophy. Looks a little sickly to me. Probably not something you want to be eating.
Oh yeah, keep it around as a servant, eh?
Yeah.
Pan, do you do anything, or do you still hold your initiative?
I am angry. I don't know if I wanted to do anything.
You offered to be the decoy!
I know, but I didn't realize it was gonna be like this. Like, oh my god.
Pretend you were hunting me! I'm angry that you pretended you hunted me!
I know, yeah. That's how it is, though. Okay. I don't know what I want to do. I kind of want to be like, hi, but, I don't know
you can talk to them.
Okay.
You can talk to them if you want.
Do they think I'm alive?
They know you're alive. They just think that he's captured you.
Yeah.
He's a Greta warrior. He's best of you.
And I'm glad they recognize Pan.
And
as
do they know I have
intelligent.
They know you're like humanoid because they said that you could be a servant. So they don't know you can talk or anything, but they know you can at least walk around and carry things and things like that. But you can talk if you want.
I think I'm gonna walk up to them and be like, "Hey," like the shtick, the old trick is like make a noise and see how. And then
they would respond and be like, "Hey, this one's kind of cute in a creepy, diseased way, but maybe not a servant then, maybe more like a pet. Keep it around as a pet."
Yeah, why don't you, if you don't mind, you want to regale it with some stories, it seems to like stories.
Yeah, maybe they will tell you a story on their turn. Yes. So we will go, the satyrs be waiting by the tree. Now it's their turn. And so they'll go, yes, many a time, there's many things in this forest. We've fought wolves, we've fought boars, we've drank from the magical tree of might. We've fought ravens. We've we've snuck around and messed with some satyrs. Haha, fuck the satyrs. Haha, my right, boys. Haha. And but just in a prank way, because they're sapient, and we don't hurt sapient things. We'll fuck with them. Haha. And like so. And they'll be like, but watch out for those sprites that live down in Dewlight. Have you been to Dewlight, newcomer? You know Dewlight to be the sprite village that you guys are eventually, like, going in the direction of. Can you hear me, Wes?
Oh, I'm a
You are the
newcomer? I
newcomer.
thought I was part of the group. That's why I was confused.
No, as in, like, they haven't met... They think you're you're definitely a hunter like them, but you're not,
Okay.
like... You know what I mean? Like, you are
Okay.
a different hunter. Like, you're a cousin. You know what I mean?
Unless you're one of the 3 that you're talking to, in which case...
Yes!
Yeah, no, I haven't been to Dewlight yet. I've been just meaning to go.
Yeah. You know what's a good hunt? If you go past Dewlight and head into the webbed path. They say there's spiders out there. Those things aren't spiders. Those are ettercaps.
Oh. Okay.
If you want to give me Arcana or Nature, maybe History, you might know what an ettercap is.
18. I mean, yeah, I don't like those.
Okay, you out of character know what an ettercap is. Okay.
Yeah.
An ettercap is like a spider orc?
Yeah.
Like a spider.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're horrifying. I do not recommend.
That sounds very bad.
Ettercaps are fun.
Now
Ettercaps
you
are
want
always fun to fight.
now you want something really horrifying?
Uh-huh.
In Pathfinder, there's an adventure path where you get to fight a variant of them called Nightmare Ettercaps. They're Ettercaps from the realm of nightmares.
The ettercaps already look like they are from the realm of nightmare.
Oh, I want to show you this image just so
Okay.
that you're aware. Just so that you're aware of how fucked these things are.
I don't think I want that.
You don't. I'm gonna post it in maybe Mondays anyway.
Okay.
There you go. Enjoy that.
Thanks, friend.
Looks like you-
Oh,
Getting out of
hey,
thing.
Pan. While
It's a
you're
dagger
walking
on the
around,
background.
No, Pan's
You
not there
noticed
right now.
something.
Pan's not there right now.
what?
She said, she'll be right
Oh,
back.
She said
because
Derby.
sorry. I just got a text from her, so I thought she was still here. Oh my gosh, it's like a cross between like a bone devil and a spider.
Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so they warned you about the ettercaps, and you guys eat your food. We go over to the wolves. They're gonna limp, and they're just gonna like.
No, pop it.
So we're gonna limp forward a little bit. Nightshade.
Nightshade's gonna slowly walk forward in a very non-threatening way, and just leave some food for them from her pack. And be
Okay.
like, friend, and then she'll back away so that they can get to the food without her being next to it.
Man, if Zugzug were here, speak with animals.
No.
So.
I have that spell.
Oh. Well, it's too bad you're on the path that doesn't have the wolves. And so, yeah, so that is Nightshade. Speaking of Lance, it's back to you.
But she will prepare just in case they attack her to whoop their
Okay.
ass.
Okay.
We're going back to the tree.
Okay.
And I'm very slightly out of range. So I cannot get to tree to get sap.
You could bonus action, I can't bonus action dash. You could dash as your action, but that wouldn't really help you because then you couldn't collect the sap. Yeah. Okay. So that is that. Where Boars?
I mean, he should still, if that's where he ends his turn, you can still dash to get to the tree and then do your
Yeah.
action next turn.
Yeah, that is true. Do you want to do that, Dalton?
I couldn't even hear what was said.
Oh, do you want to dash to the tree? That way you can collect the sap and go back next turn.
I mean, yeah, they'll probably have moved forward. Yeah, I'll
Okay.
move that additional 5 feet with my dash.
Yes. They move forward. You think there's anything good to eat around here today? Yeah. There'll be something good. We'll get something real good. We'll eat some food. And we're gonna eat some food. This is gonna be good food. And so that's what you.
Wow, these guys
Just-
suck.
Just to be sure, everything that's been said is in the book as canon. Whether it's you guys or these NPCs, everything is in this book written down.
Christ.
All right. Sendu.
Sendu is going to... The wolves don't look like they're attempting to engage in any hostile
Oh
activity.
yeah, they
is
would
that
have
right?
seen you now, and they would. No, they're just like they do. Like when they first see you, they do give a little bit of a snarl, like a. But then you also see they turn their head away and look like they could run, like they might run if they see hostility from you.
Did they
So that
sniff the food at all or anything?
They're not close enough yet. Oh, you
Also,
put food in front of you,
your
so they
turn
would
came
be.
after theirs.
Yes, they haven't gone yet, so they haven't had a chance to eat the food yet.
Sendu is then going to...
Lace the food with a drug.
God, no, he's going to stay where he is, but he's going to go down onto one knee, and he's going to pour the sap onto his hand and try to extend it for the wolves to come inspect. Like, very obviously not taking any hostile actions. Would this be cause for an animal handling check, per se?
Yes, it is. And you can do it with advantage because you and Nightshade are doing it together, and you have the food and the magic, and yeah.
Oh, excellent. I was going to cast Enhance Ability on myself, but that works too. Skadiddly-doo, that's a 15.
That's good enough. Yeah, so you put the sap on the ground, and the dogs, you see them like sniffing it, and we'll have to see how they react to that 15 on their turn.
Fantastic.
They heal and then attack us.
Monovaka on his turn is getting pissy at these guys. He's going to go for that heart sight again on the other one, so give me that
Yeah.
DC 10 Charisma saving throw again.
Absolutely. They passed.
Well, fuck them. Monovaka's going to fly back over to Lance and say...
You would get something on his like emotional state. You want that?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
If
He's
it's
hungry.
different, then yes.
Is it hungry?
It's not. He's
Okay,
hungry.
okay.
Kyle was-
I
Kyle
thought that was
was
like
just-
a DM giving me useful information, but no, that's just you
Never.
trolling
It
me.
was just Kyle fucking with you.
Fucking great.
Cool.
Alright.
Monovaka's gonna
So-
fly back over to Lance and say, hey, those guys suck. You should just kill them.
I will give you something on the second one. I will. So the second one you get like,
Wait, hold on, I'm getting something.
yeah, it's a distinct lack of like sapience. They are sentient. They do know they're here, but like, they're definitely really dumb, and
But
like
particularly
they're barely.
wise.
They're like, well, no, they've just rolled pretty good. So they're people, but they're also like 90% boar. I would say they're like 90% boar, 10% people.
So,
God.
Monovaka, on the morality scare, how much should we care?
Monovaka like drapes himself on top of Lance's head and goes, he's like, not. Yeah, I guarantee you've committed murder on more sapient individuals than these guys. Like, you can just kill them. I wouldn't feel guilty about it.
Cool.
Oh my god.
Sendu hears this, right? Does Sendu endorse Monovaka
Sendu
saying
has a
that?
telepathic link with Monovaka at all times.
Yes.
And he's just like, I cannot focus on that right now. I have 4 feral wolves right in front of me.
I like how my argument, I was trying to convey that they are pure, innocent, and dumb, and your response was, we should kill them.
Bear in mind, you know how I keep accusing, like, Lamb or Nightshade or Pan of being sociopaths? Monovaka has no empathy. He is incapable of believing that any other being is worthy of life.
No, I get that completely. That makes sense.
So he's just like resting his head on his elbows on Lance's head, being all like, you could just shoot him in the head, and you don't feel bad. I don't think they even have thoughts.
All right. Fusfajar, seeing that Pan and Lamb are okay, does not want to wreck the illusion. So he's going to head back to the tree. And he's going to be like, "Hey, satyrs, how's it going? Just checking in. Lance, how goes your path?"
I'm gonna murder some bitches soon.
Cool. Are they, okay, cool. Do you need help with that?
Nah.
Okay, I'll wait here with the satyrs.
He's on the same level as the satyrs.
Lamb.
Uh,
Well, yeah, because Foos
Well-
was a mindless bull until he got, like, awakened. Because Foos is, like, an awakened bull, basically.
Yeah, just-
So, yeah, he was dumb.
Yeah, so just don't look over here.
They-
first.
Oh my god.
You are basically killing two of Foos's cousins. That's what you're doing right
That's
now. Okay,
fine.
Lamb.
did they ever tell stories? Did I miss story time?
Yeah, they told you about the Ettercaps.
Oh yeah, the Ettercaps, yeah. So there's Dewlight and all that. I don't know what to do with them.
Oh, no, they said after you're done eating, they'll all leave. They'll disperse. So this was just story time because you convinced them that you were a hunter, and now they'll just disperse. So you already did it.
Okay, then I guess I'm done. Like,
Okay.
GG.
And they'll be like, yeah, and they'll be like, yes, a fine meal. If we don't meet again here, maybe we'll meet in Valhalla in the afterlife.
They're Vikings.
they're a confusing character.
Yes. And so it's not their turn, so they can't walk away. But on their turn, you get the sense they will walk away. But you can walk away.
I will do that. I'm
Okay.
gonna take Pan with
And
me.
you pull Pan with you, yes. Cool.
You now have
So
syphilis.
Pan's turn is also to follow you. Satyrs are good. And on these guys' turn, Lamb, why don't you give me a perception check?
Sure, I will do that. 17.
Yeah, you notice out of the corner of your eye, and you turn around, and the warriors that were there, as they go to walk away, they fade from existence.
Of course they do.
And you hear the book's voice, and it's like, sometimes the way of success is friendship and camaraderie.
Bullshit.
Lamb turns around and goes to murder them.
You know what? The book's next line, and sometimes it is not.
Yeah.
Is Lance about to commit murder at my sprite's recommendation?
All right, yeah.
I think Lance is about
so-
to become Monovaka's new favorite.
Yes.
All right. Now it's the dogs, and the dogs, they are indeed going to lick the food and eat the potion, and you guys see them heal up and become like regular wolves. Wolves can't smile, but you would swear if these 4 wolves could smile, they'd be
The
smiling
hell
at
dogs can't smile.
They have the little doggy grins with their mouths are open and their tongue are hanging out. We love.
We stand a cute puppy.
We stand
the,
for cute puppies.
Oh, I thought I had a regular puppy token. I apparently don't. I'll get it between turns. But, excuse me. The wolves, they start wagging their tails.
Mhm.
And, 2 of them walk over to, Sandu, and 2 of them walk over to Nightshade, and they sit down at your ankles like they're healing. Like they are like obeying. Like they are, you know what I mean? What's that called?
Oh goodness.
Like if you were to like be like, here boy, sit. They've done that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it looks like they've gone to heal. I am a little surprised. That worked out much better than I expected it to. Oh, hold on. Monovaka's advocating murder.
This is what they look like now that they're healed.
Cute.
Are they breathing ice?
Fancy.
That's amazing.
Whenever they exhale.
Where'd they go?
What?
Where'd they
I
go?
just told you they're here now. They're here now.
He's making 4 of them.
Oh, okay. I'm very importantly spending my entire turn just petting them and giving them loves.
Oh, pet the goodest of boys.
All right, Nightshade, your turn.
I told
You spend your whole turn petting them. They're like,
I am loving the puppers, as is their due.
all right.
Boy, you are.
And wait, let me see here.
I say, where's your home, baby?
You hear Sendu and Nightshade hear in your head, and inscribed into the book, you hear, and on that day, humanoids were a wolf's best friend. Like dogs are humans.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, we got it.
awful.
We got it.
Just making sure. Just double checking.
Oh, God.
That was bad, and you should feel bad.
Nightshade sighs, and she just continues to pet the puppers.
Guys, it's not Kyle, it's the book, okay? This is
Honestly,
the
it's
book.
John
Honestly,
says, "Oh my
I'm-
God, so cliche."
Y'all be nice.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm just glad
Lance.
the book didn't decide that they needed to die.
Kyle, with that
Yeah.
joke, you really need to be at the doghouse for that one.
Oh, God.
So I'm pretty sure we're not supposed to kill any of them, but
I mean, just woof. Like, what are you doing?
Okay, so we're all shunning west for the remainder of the session.
John said derp less.
Wolf was good. That was good. How bad would it be if Lance killed these things and it reset you guys all the way back to before the Ravens?
Oh my God. I hope that he goes to
just-
attack him and he just runs straight first into a wall.
I think at that point I'm just like, well, mission failed. Like, cuts throat.
I will
God.
eat puppy's food every time.
It'll be fine.
I mean, just one quick arrow to the head for both of them. I guarantee they'll drop like flies.
Okay, yeah, Lance, tell me what you're doing.
I rush forward with the Serpent's Fang.
Yep.
Oh, hell yeah, look at that sword. Oh, that's so boss.
Would it be
Send
advantage
you
because they
that
aren't
goddamn
expecting it?
Amazing.
I would need another stealth roll first because you have left and come back. So
17.
yes, then it would be with advantage. Sure.
Cool.
Yeah,
Oh
kill
my
him.
gosh.
Get
They're
them
alive.
lives.
So the first stab indeed kills this one,
No.
And then
and
in the same action, you see the
Yeah.
Horde Breaker proc and try to go for the second.
yes,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, and then but you hear he's like, brother, what? We go get food, brother. Why?
Monovaka
And then you
yells,
stab,
"You
and then you
Eat food in hell.
then you stab the second
No,
one.
he didn't even have time to talk. It was like they animate, like you see them flick the sword
Yes.
and then they're just dead.
As he
resheathes
dies,
his
though,
blade and they fall in half.
as
Oh
he
my God.
dies, though, Lance, you get this really weird feeling. They did die. There was no time reversal, but you hear a voice in your head, and it says, "Young Lance, have you heard the story of Beauty and the Beast?
Yeah.
Have you ever considered that you would become that which you disdain?"
I mean,
And,
I don't really-
Lance-
I want him to turn into
Lance-
it. Please.
Oh
Yeah,
my
Lance
God.
and Monovaka both disappear.
Wait,
And
Monovaka
they turn- they turn into boars.
Do they have the same stats as Boars?
They have all their basic stats. They're still themselves, but they are a lot dumber. They need to roleplay as the two dumb boars. They are still themselves, but they are two dumb, hungry boars.
So Monovaka
So-
lost his intelligence score, essentially?
I mean, no, for the purpose of rolls and stuff, they still have the same stats. But for purposes of RP, they talk and act like
Gotcha.
dumb, hungry boars.
That's what you get.
I think
motherfuckers.
first
So-
of all, Monovaka just screams.
I
And
blame you,
Senju-
Monovaka.
Monovaka slaps you in the face.
Don't test me. I still have another attack action.
So that is their turn. It's the wereboar's turns. They're dead. Sendu.
Something has gone terribly wrong.
Oh, I should probably mock which one's Monovaka and which one's not. So let me fix that.
That would be super handy. Because I can't.
That one's
I
gonna
can't.
be Monovaka.
In fairness,
I
if
give you
I
control
can
too.
control one of them, then that helps.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. This one here should be Dalton. The blue one's Dalton, and the red one is JD.
What are you talking about? Dalton loves red. How dare you?
It doesn't matter. So,
Monovaka's a sprite of fire, though.
That's what I did. I did fire. Yeah, exactly.
Senju's gonna say,
Lance
"Come
is
on,
more bluey.
That's
boys,
exactly what I
come
did
with me."
too. Thank you.
Never defending you again.
Senju's gonna move over here and see the two Boar people, I assume, and not Monovaka. And then he flashes his senses over to Monovaka's, and he sees himself looking at him.
Oh, also,
no.
Sendu, for the rest of this adventure, you have control over these two wolves. So let me, and then the same thing with
Hell
Nightshade.
yeah!
So let me give you control
Nice.
of these two wolves.
Puppy.
So first of all, Sendu, you're gonna be purple because I say so. And then Nightshade, you're gonna be pink.
Monovaka, what have you done? I didn't do. I didn't do anything.
Also, I'm gonna need you to snort occasionally, like a.
I did nothing. It's his fault. Monovaka slaps Lance again. What? Stop that. Is that Lance? That's the end of Senju's turn because he's trying to figure out what happened, and Monovaka is of no help.
No help. All right, that is okay. JD, you now have control of yours. Let me give them to Nightshade too. And it is Foos is not going to do anything. He's just like, hey, you got two wolf buddies. Those are cool. So that is that. Oh, I forgot to mention your special thing, Lamb. You and Pan both have inspiration.
Yay!
And you got the Eder cap and the do light info and stuff like that. You got info out of it.
Cool.
Let's see.
How long does inspiration last for? I don't get it.
In real game, it lasts until a long rest. In Kyle game, it lasts forever because I said so. So not until you use it. Because I always forget to take it back and give it. And yeah.
Okay, I'm fine with this.
Chess and chess.
Yes, I shall name you puppers.
All right, there you go. So you both have two dogs. So Foos doesn't do anything. Lamb, your turn. Do you turn back into Lamb, or are you gonna stay
Hell
in?
no.
Oh,
I am John Hunter.
no. You're right. You don't have control over this. So the second you walk back to the party,
please.
and there's Lamb again.
I would like to return to Hunter.
You hear in your head, and you hear in your head, it's like sometimes well, no, sorry, I had a thing and I forgot what I was gonna say. It was gonna be like forget it. Doesn't matter.
I would like to return to Monkey.
You can't. He's gone.
Return. It rejects society. Return to Monkey.
Yes.
So that is Lamb's turn. Oh, sure. I didn't realize they had names. I will
They
show
do
their
now,
names.
fucker.
JD, are you
I'm
also
gonna-
being a pain and naming your wolves?
I am not gonna name my wolves, but I do appreciate how delightfully warrior cats these two wolves' names are.
All right. Yours are Icewind Jr. and Frostwind Jr.
They are not.
No way.
Honestly, they're
Alright.
probably 1 and 2.
Could be like
One and two.
Frostmane.
Thing 1 and Thing 1 and Thing 2 is really
Nope,
good.
not Thing 1 and Thing 2, just 1 and 2.
1 and 2. Oh wait, no, you're a robot. 0 and 1, binomial.
But neither of them is false.
I guess.
I don't run on binary.
Binary, not binomial. I meant binary. Yes, thank you. So that is Lamb's turn. Pan is not here, so that's fine too. We go forward. Nightshade, you go back to the tree with your wolves.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, pups. Let's go to the tree.
We have
All right.
something of a problem.
Oh, I just realized Lance isn't in the initiative anymore because I deleted him. So for the purposes of now on, Lance is the boar as he is. So Lance, the initiative turn tracker says it's the boar's turn. You are the boar now. Lance, what are you doing?
Amazing.
Is Lance just gonna type because he doesn't want to talk like a boar? Food. Okay, do you walk back to where the party was?
He goes to live his life.
I'm gonna assume
Boar
yes.
Man.
There you go. So, and yes, same thing. Does Monovaka move back towards the party, Sendu, on your turn?
Yeah, I figure he would.
Okay.
Oh, I got it!
Okay. Yeah, sorry, yeah. Alright, so we now exit initiative now that each of these little subquests has ended. Sorry. Sorry, one more thing. The warriors would have told Lamb this one thing that I forgot. The true path is the path to the... They'd be like, brother, the true path is the path to the south. Elsewhere lies mazes, but amazing hunts. See what we did there? Amazing mazes of... okay, cool.
Okay,
and
okay.
And they high-fived you and left.
Oh my god.
Just high five.
Wow.
Okay, so, yeah.
How we were on time just to make some puns.
Well, no, because I realized I didn't give you guys the solution, and it's like you have to know which is the way out. So you would have to try all three. So yeah, so south is the way out. We're out of initiative. The party's free to interact. You have 4 new wolves, and 2 boars are here, and you're missing 2 party members, technically.
So Sendu was going to outright say, one of those is Monovaka, who apparently made a very poor decision. You made poor decision. I'm assuming that the other one is Lance.
I think he made the poor decision to follow Monovaka.
Or the other way around. One or the other, yeah.
I feel somewhat responsible, having given Lance a devil to sit upon his shoulder, and failed to warn him of the dangers. I have the spell Remove Curse. Does this feel to me like something that I could reverse with that spell?
Why don't you give me an Arcana check?
I feel like the book is just making it be. They gotta do something to get themselves out of this.
That's an 8.
You hear a voice in your head, Sendu. Only Sendu hears this. Sometimes those who do wrong need to pay the piper.
With all due respect, fuck you and your morals. If you are basing this on those who do wrong, then you have stripped us of our free... No, Lance, morals is not a food.
Is morals a food?
I really want
you must be
Dalton to
thinking of...
talk like this.
Yeah, Dalton, I really want you to talk like this. Come on.
Dalton, you don't have to if you're uncomfortable.
You don't have to. We're not going to peer pressure you. No. But feel free to talk. But feel free to talk out of character as Dalton, like you are allowed to. You're not permanently a pig.
I'm aware.
Right. Okay.
Permanently a pig.
Alrighty.
The book appears to have gotten onto some sort of moralistic high horse, and doesn't want to turn them back until they've, I don't know, learned their lesson about murder?
Well, they're young, so...
Monovaka should know better. He's not young.
He's not young.
Is young a food?
Is young
No, Monovaka. Lance? Whichever one of you is speaking.
Pan just shoved sap in their mouths and said, shut up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, with the food, you aren't cured, but you are no longer hungry, Monovaka and Lance. So you are just dumb pigs, but you are not obsessed with food anymore.
Incorrect. Monovaka goes to the tree and starts eating more sap.
Yeah, that's fine too. You can do that. That is fine. That is fair.
Food! No. You know what? I'm not putting up with this. Can Senju dismiss Monovaka?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sendu just snaps his fingers, which makes like this loud metallic clank.
Yeah.
And Monovaka disappears.
Do you want to try resummoning him?
No. No, I don't.
He just gonna be a boar.
You are going to stay in there until you've learned your lesson. His lessons of food.
You do realize, though, out of character, that he can never learn his lesson or be cured if he's not out here in the real world.
Once we're out of the book, Sendu's hoping that it just kind of resolves itself.
You hope.
If not, you curse Monovaka.
Yeah, if not, you've cursed Monovaka to be a boar forever.
You know what? I'll just
think you need to
recast
learn
Find
that.
Familiar.
You
When?
get a new one.
Get a fucking new one.
You'll just always get a boar. Like you'll just always get.
Hey, Agniastra, I'd like to get a refund for this familiar. It's defective.
We kill off Monovaka.
He's just dead to me now.
Wow, did you guys see what he wrote? What am I without hunger? What am I living for?
Yes.
Yeah.
I imagine him saying that in the Akan voice.
Oh, wait, no. Because you're those boars, Dalton, in Lance's head, all you feel is like, where is brother? Brother's gone. Need brother. Want brother back. That's what you think in your head, Lance.
I
Big brother?
I just looked to the wolf, brother.
Brother?
No. You are missing your brother. Your brother is gone.
Yeah, brother is wolf.
You have...
Hey, wolves are not food.
Well,
You guys, the party would notice that Lance is looking sadder, and it keeps going to the wolves for companionship.
I say,
no.
Icewind, Frostwind, let's go play with Lance.
No matter how many wolves play with Lance Boar, he is still sad and lonely, and there's a hole in his heart that cannot be filled by wolves.
That's untrue. Enough piles of wolves will fill him.
There's definitely a boar-shaped hole in his heart.
Sendu just looks up.
It's written in
you
the
have
book.
removed
Boar-shaped hole.
Yeah, actually no, it's become a picture book, and it shows a picture of Monovaka as a boar, and no, sorry, not Monovaka, sorry, Lance is a boar, and where his heart should be, there's a little empty hole shaped like a boar, and so
You do have remove curse.
oh, he tried it, it
Oh, he
didn't
tried
work.
it. God damn.
I would love to just cast Remove Curse on you, but Kyle has outright told me it wouldn't work. Sendu is going to re-summon Monovaka the Boar.
Monovaka, I'm going to roleplay for this second, hugs Lance, and Lance hugs him back. They hug each other.
Wait, I have an idea.
What is
I
your
have an idea.
Kill
I'm gonna
Monovaka.
cast polymorph on myself.
Yeah.
We've already seen disguises and transformations fail. Oh, but you may not have.
What are you trying to turn yourself into?
I don't anything else.
Okay, yeah, you do have to pick an animal, but yeah. Pan, great. Now that you're back, you do have inspiration because of the thing that you and Lamb did.
You know what? I'll join the wolf club. I'm gonna try to join the wolf club.
Okay.
I just need to
You
look at
try.
the level spell that is.
Yeah.
How do you have polymorph?
The book is the book.
You're using a spell scroll from Viales' book?
That's a permanent usage. You can only use it once.
I mean, I said Lance had the book.
You did.
You
You
also
did.
gave it to Dumbor.
You
He
did. You gave
wasn't
it
a
to
dumb
Dumbor.
boar when I gave it to him. Oh god. I can't believe he's using a polymorph scroll for this bullshit.
Okay, that beats the 10 plus level.
It does. And polymorph does go off. And you guys see the boar, for a moment, turn into Lance, and then turn into a wolf. No, I know. And then turn into a wolf, and then back into Lance, and then back into a boar. And Lance, you hear in your head, sometimes spells are not the answer, hero! And that is imprinted in the book now, too.
I hate
And
this.
you do forever lose the spell you just used. It is gone.
Great.
I hate
Cool.
this book.
Alright, guys.
You sanctimonious piece of shit! I'm going to rip you to shreds.
So,
And I'm going to
Lamb,
find
Pan,
your offer.
what did you find out on your journey?
Lamb's like, I am burning this book to the ground once we get out of here.
Lamb is
Sendu,
like,
you can also try and take the book away from Dumb Boar if you wanted to.
Lamb currently
Wrong
is trying very hard to like resummon the hunters. He's like, come back. I want to change back to Hunter. I am John Hunter.
Get over your body dysmorphia right now and let's get this shit done, sir. The
I
faster
will
we're out of
not.
the book,
Give me
the
the
faster
book.
you could be your old, grumpy self.
Lance, give me the book.
My book.
Lance, give me the book.
My book.
No, it's my book.
No, it's my book.
Lance. It's brother's book. You're not helping.
My book.
His book.
I will. Okay, here. I'll let you roll animal handling, Sendu.
No,
And
Lance
then-
is a player character. I do not get to control his actions.
Oh, obviously, no. I was gonna ask Lance if it would be okay if we did a roll off where Lance rolled like insight or something to hold himself to keep the book, and then he would roll animal handling.
Sure.
Yeah,
Why not?
Okay. Okay. Cool. So animal
I am
handling.
going to cast Enhance Ability on myself and target Wisdom. And then... That is a 21.
So,
Nine.
okay, your 9 does lose. So
Hey,
you are
hey.
technically under no obligation to do it, but you should give up the book.
Lance, I have some beef jerky. Enough for you and your brother. Would you like the beef jerky?
You just offered beef to a boar.
Which is
that's your
cow.
pork. Cow.
Close
Yeah,
enough.
you can eat
Also,
cow.
pigs
Am I
will
smart enough
literally
to know
eat
the difference?
anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
Pigs
are smart
pigs
enough.
are
You are smart
omnivorous.
enough. Yes, pigs will eat anything. Pigs will
Yeah.
eat cows. Yep.
I'll be
Including
back and
pigs.
getting some more coffee.
Okay.
I bonk you on head with book. And
Say,
then
Wes might be as addicted to coffee as I am. Jeez.
All right.
I'm sorry, Dolphin was
no,
saying something. Y'all interrupted him.
Sorry.
No, he said he bonked you in the book and handed it to you.
Oh,
bonk you on the head with it.
But then, did you hand it
does
to him
Sendu
after?
take it?
No, that's how it's on your head. He's like slams it on your head. to
Oh,
give it
it's
back.
just on your head now.
Well, I suppose that's what I wanted, yes. Alright. Okay. This is fine.
Sendu, at this
fine.
moment you hear a voice in your head. Only you hear it, and it's in the book, but you are holding the book, so no one else can read it. So it is a solo thing. You hear it, and it's written, and it says, "Robot." No, I just say robot. It would say.
Oh, hey,
Sendu.
you know what? Fuck you, actually.
I'm kidding. I'm joking. No. It would be Sendu. It seems like only you can hold this party together, because Lamb has his body issues and is in denial. Lance and Monovaka are
Just call me
concerned
out
with.
like that, Kyle.
Yeah. Lance and Monovaka are brutes and must be reined in. Fusfajar is an aid and backup, and he does not know what to do. Pan is sick with chlamydia.
Poor Pan.
and
This is
sorry.
stigmatizing STDs.
And Nightshade. Nightshade may be tricked by her own history with the Feywild.
I was like, what the fuck's wrong with her, huh?
You didn't hear it, so it's okay. Only Sendu heard that. So
Sendu
Sendu now
looks at
knows.
this
He's like
book.
the only. Sendu is like the concrete center of this group right now.
Alright, you Aesop motherfucker.
Hold strong,
Brothers
brave.
Grimm wannabe.
Hold strong, brave, wonderful Sendu. You shall prevail.
It's a good thing
Oh,
Nightshade
oh.
didn't hear this shit.
No, you didn't.
Did Lance just attack Sendu?
Oh shit! Oh, or was that to give you the book? I think it was him hitting you with the book.
He just said,
idea.
"Stop standing, move."
What?
So, did
Yes.
Dolan, yes?
Oh my god.
Lance normally is impatient. Now you made him a boar.
Stop wallowing in your chlamydia.
Oh, I was joking about the chlamydia. There's 2 things I need to say about that, actually, now that Gray's back. One, you actually don't think... I was kidding about the chlamydia thing, Sendu. What you really got was... And Pan is a wild card, is what you got for Pan. But, gotcha. Pan, you've noticed since you've been here, you don't have chlamydia.
What?
While in this world, you do not have chlamydia.
What?
So I take 8 damage
What?
and 3 poison because I resist that.
And Pan, you hear in your head, your disease is not what you are. You are your own person. Personify yourself beyond just your disease.
Are you calling me? I literally based this whole character around having chlamydia and being.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
The book is calling you a. The book is calling you a. The book is calling you a basic bitch panda, and so no.
Oh my
Don't get
god!
over your disease, Pan. You can do it.
Basic bitch panda.
No.
So Sendu was gonna stagger back after having been struck by Lance's sword.
Again.
You just see him like, move, hurry, forward.
Move, hurry! Or just let's move onwards. Well, no. Here's the thing: we don't know where to go because Lamb hasn't told us yet. Lamb hasn't told us what he learned.
So Pan and Lamb.
Oh yeah, but then Lamb answered with.
To go.
But then Lamb answered that he wants to be a warrior again, so he's over here like meditating, trying to call the warriors back.
Question: was it the tree that cured Pan's chlamydia? That question's coming from John.
No. The second she arrived in this world, her chlamydia ceased to exist in the same way that Lamb's changing aura doesn't exist.
I see. Okay, I think if I'm noticing this now, I'm probably like, hey everybody, there's something very important happening, and it's dire to the situation, and could like affect the world. Like,
is it me being stabbed by Lance?
No, it's my lack of chlamydia. I do not have it. It's my one thing. I don't have it.
Nightshade immediately goes over and strokes Pan all over, and I'm like, ooh, chlamydia free.
You guys can feel free to pet Pan in this world.
That's not especially helpful, Nightshade.
What? I've always wanted to do it.
I am still trying to find the hunters. Like, wait, come back.
Pan, the one thing you would know, since Pan was over here, Pan would also have heard the hunters say that the true path is to the south, and that the east and west lead to amazing mazes. So if you go left or right, it's mazes. If you go south, that is the true path.
Okay, so
Pan, you know that.
Pan's gonna get on his knees and he's gonna like put his hands like in a prayer and he's gonna be like, Book, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Book? I just want to ask you, if we go south, will you give me back my chlamydia? Please, Book, I really need that. Like, he's praying to God, but to the book, because he wants his chlamydia.
Sendu just looks over at Pan. What are you doing? Lamb, I need you to keep it together. We are falling apart at the seams.
I need to be John Hunter.
Sendu is going to take Lamb by the shoulders and say, I need you to work with me here.
Why would you want to work with me?
Oh, what now, Lance?
Lance is just following you because he saw you move.
We want body back. We go.
He's coming stab me again. Sendu says, we are going to get out of this, and you are going to be in whatever form you wish as soon as we're done. And Pan
is
will
a good point.
Yes, we have to get out of this so Lance can have his body back, and you can have your form back, and Pan can have her venereal disease back.
I just want to be
not
Broder
venereal
again.
for her.
I am Broder. Let's go south.
Yes, south? Why south? Okay.
Okay,
Foos Fajar, I guess we're going south?
Bye,
Lamb, where are you going?
South.
Why?
It was the way out
Pops. Oh,
to do that.
and stop
Why does
living
no
in
How
one
it.
long
in this
does a
party
potion
know
of
how to-
giant strength last?
Jesus.
Holy shit, Lance is just gonna burn through magic items on this adventure.
It's his money.
That's true. Yeah, so Foos follows you guys south.
I've had this since the beginning, like since we first, since
You can
for a
Google
while.
it. It's just whatever it says. I don't know off the top of my head. So, you guys head south,
Jesus.
and you find yourselves here.
Fancy.
It's an hour, Lance.
Got it.
So you hear the book says, after being guided by the satyrs through several miles of the forest, the characters,
Oh,
the
they
heroes
guided
ascend.
us.
Yep, 100%. The heroes ascend a gentle slope as they come upon a break in the foliage. Before you stands a massive tree of impossibly large size in the center of an open area nearly 100 feet in diameter. Shafts of light cut through the leafy canopy overhead and reflect off thin streams of water that trickle along in between the tree's gnarled thick roots. As you approach the trunk of the tree, the satyrs gambol ahead of you, elated to be back in their safe haven. Suddenly, the tree seems to come awake!
It's the Whomping Willow.
It's the Great Deku Tree.
Oh.
It's she who must not be named.
Oh my god!
Oh
What the
no.
fuck?
It looks like a broccoli. A female
It
broccoli.
does look like a broccoli. This is not what I was expecting.
So it gives off like a guttural noise, like a yawn or like oh, and then it says, "Pardon my rudeness for being sleepy, y'all. It's been a long time since I've seen travelers like you in these parts."
No, no, no.
Kyle's character voices.
No, that's just Senju looking at this talking tree. No.
Again, what it looks like, its face.
No.
Oh gosh. I was gonna be like, looks like it would be a cool home. I would not want to live here now.
Never mind, I've decided against it.
So the satyrs will be like, "Hey, this is Feanor. Feanor, these are the heroes that helped us."
Hello, kind tree. It's been a long time since I've met a talking tree.
Oh, are you familiar with the? Oh, I can tell by your accent. You're from the Feywild, aren't you?
Your accents are wildly different.
Yes, I am. It was.
There's
clearly
different part of the
closest-
Feywild. There's different parts.
Yes.
Oh, were you from the Alabama district of the Feywilds?
Yes.
She's a transplant.
Hey.
I would like to
I-
remove inspiration from Jess for that.
No, I'm giving Nice Shade inspiration for that.
amazing.
That was really good. That was really good.
Thank you,
We
thank
should-
you. I
negative
appreciate it.
inspiration. Negative. Disadvantage on your next roll.
I will tell you guys what. If you hate that joke so much, you may give yourself psychic damage and like flagellate yourselves for how much you hated it. But she was.
Not that much.
Let me roll a d100. 67.
You take 67 points of psychic damage.
Goddamn.
I guess Lance just dies.
Oh no, I still have 33
Head
HP.
explodes.
You have 33 HP. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm good.
It's the worst migraine in history. Don't actually take 67 points of damage, Lance.
You see Feanor reaches a branch out to hug the satyrs and greet them for coming home. And then she reaches another branch out to you, Nightshade, and is like, "You like a good old Feywild welcome?"
Indeed, and she bows low and does like a nice bow.
Yeah. When you bow, that puts you just within reach, and she grabs you and pulls you in and goes, "No, none of that niceties around here. We go with hugs around here, child."
No.
And like,
No. You haven't been sanded recently. You're prickly. These satyrs need to take better care of your park.
Yes, she does say that. She's, I'm sure grateful for you, and I'm sure the satyrs are too. But mind their behavior. They're just so happy to be home. They forget their manners. She says that as the satyrs walk away getting drunk, and they're just like burping and, oh yeah, let's go have some more. And anytime a character needs to burp, I can burp on command. I'm ready.
Yeah.
And so
I live with that. That's mine, guys. Hands off.
all right. They would look at you. Not they. Sorry, she would look at you, and she's like, so what y'all doing down here in the? Sorry, what's this called? The Polvarth Plateau. Not many you folk come on down this way.
We got sucked in a book. We have to play through this dimensional story and probably save you or something.
Nightshade, you find yourself unable to say that sentence. Well, the second you got to book, you're like, we got stuck in this, and you couldn't say the word book.
Dimension, and we probably are here to save you or something. Mm-hmm. And we gotta go somewhere. And I really want to know about she who must not be named.
Is that acceptable, you dictatorial piece of shit? Sendu's hands are like vibrating as he clutches the book, and they're starting to slightly glow red from heat.
Oh my god.
Sendu, you hear a voice in your head, and it's like, keep cool, Sendu. You are the chosen one. You must keep your head cool.
I'm going to rip you into pieces
Cooling
and use
system
you as
shutting
kindling.
Down. Error.
System overheating. Error.
All right. So she'd say, sucked into a different dimension, you say? I can't say I know nothing about much of that. Let me reach out. And you see she like crosses her fingers and does like a this motion, and then she closes her eyes. Then she starts to hum. And I mean, like, her mouth is humming, but also all of her branches and her being and her roots and the ground is vibrating and humming.
Echolocation.
Basically. You would get the sense, because you see little arcane nodes activating on her leaves and on her branches. She's, like, reaching out to the rest of the forest to try to, like, yeah, she's making communication to try to find stuff out. So she would say, I reckon it's the pool of eternal spring. The pool of the eternal spring seems to be tainted by bloodlust, y'all. Just like some down-home, evil badness.
Ah, yes, that classic evil badness.
Yeah, that down-home stuff.
Could
down
it be
home style.
she who must not be named? Where is she? She seems suspicious. Let's go get her.
She who must not be named is definitely on the way. Don't you worry none, child. But you gotta go through some other things before you get there.
I have not been called child for eons.
How old are you then, little? How old are you, little one?
Several hundred years old.
Should just kept calling your child. How old are you, child?
How old are you, child?
It doesn't make a difference after a while. All ages see the same, don't they? You're a tree, you understand.
No, I think I'm older than everything else that's existed. I think I'm like the first tree ever. So I think I'm a little older than you.
Age becomes meaningless. Please do not call me child. I've reached the past of my bleeding, and we're good. I've had a child.
Holy shit!
Oh my god.
Oh, so this book contains the first tree ever planted now?
Why not?
I've had seedlings of my own. I'm old enough.
Yes. Monovaka be like burn. All of these are so good.
Pyromaniacal tendencies.
Eat fruit from the forest. When Lance tries to get the fruit, the tree gives you the fruit. The tree just like has a branch come down and give you a piece of the fruit.
Is it the giving tree?
Sure.
Do you know what that is?
Yeah, I've read the Giving Tree.
Okay.
So she'd be like, "Now let me make y'all some food. I'll cook it up, make you some tree ant gumbo."
I'd rather just have fruit. Please, no gumbo.
Let's see here. It seems like if you just keep going down the path here, go through Dewlight. Once you go through Dewlight, you'll get to the spiders. When you get to those spiders, watch out now. What?
Oh yeah, the spiders.
Yes, Lamb knows about the spiders.
I do.
Lord, excuse me, ancient elder tree. First tree. You wouldn't, by any chance, know how to break the curse upon our friends, would you? He sending gestures to Lance and Monovaka, who are considering the merits of burning down the tree.
There's no need to fix them. Just let them be themselves and give them hugs and kisses and give them some good of that southern charms, that Feywild charm. Just give them lots of hugs and cuddles.
Hospitality.
Hospitality.
No, Lance, no.
Seems like you need a strong hand with it.
Can I just eat the fruit and then be done? Can we leave the book now?
Yes. Okay, let's keep going.
Yes.
Keep going.
Let's
Lance,
power through
Monovaka,
this.
no burning.
She was going to give you more information. She was going to say, I've been around here a long time. Once you get past the spiders, then that's where she who must not be named is. Then...
Are you here to give us any actual useful information about she who must not be named?
She has a name that nobody's allowed to say.
Okay. What are her powers? What is she doing wrong? Why does everyone hate her? Why is she a bane upon the land? Standard conversation. Show me some hospitality, some local gossip.
Is that?
Yeah, she goes. Yeah, Feywild gossip. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I can't speak her name, but I can tell you. She whispers. She's like, she's a hag. I don't mean she's mean or ugly, but she is. But what I mean by that is she's literally a hag. She's been taking the Feywild creatures in the night, and they've been going missing, and we don't know where or why, but she seems to have an elemental thing. She'll take a fire spirit or a water spirit, or I fear I've said too much. I want to speak out of place now, and I've lasted a long time, and I sure do love living here and all that it entails.
Quick, the way out is to
starts to
burn
wonder
her.
if she's trapped in this book too.
The way out is to burn her down. It is the way.
Elder Tree, blink twice if you're trapped.
She does blink twice, and then she goes, "I'm a tree, darling. I can't walk. I'm always trapped. You're planted in one place, you live there forever."
Oh, that's concerning.
I don't know how to parse that information. Let's just leave.
All right.
Everything about this is
Before
bad.
they leave, I would like to go up and be like, would you like to give me a seedling so I could plant your seed elsewhere and you could go to somewhere new? Maybe
It wouldn't be me, darling. It would be a progeny. It would be. I have many children spread out among this world. It's just they ain't me,
Say, but if your roots grow far enough and your child grows big enough, your roots can entwine and you can talk that way.
Why would I want to entwine with my child? That's
It's
tree
talking.
incest.
No.
That's tree incest.
She doesn't
Not.
She doesn't seem interested, Nightshade.
It's root cest.
It's root incest, yes. She's like, if I were to take, my progeny after it grown up, and it's 100-year-old tray, and I'm a 1,000,000-year-old tray, and then we touched roots, that's gross. That's...
It's just a way to communicate. You're not going to have
Nightshade, Lance is already gone.
It's already gone!
I need to remember that this isn't a place that I should be, and it's a brr, and it won't let me say it, and that.
You hear a thing in your head, Nightshade. It'll be like, "You aren't meant to be here, Nightshade. In fact, maybe this is the one place you're ever meant to be. This
Oh no.
could be your home."
That was a little foreboding.
I mean, I like the
Nightshade?
puppies, but. Ugh.
Nightshade, we're going to get out of here. We're going to burn this book in the most magical and powerful fire either of us can conjure. And it is going to be so deeply cathartic. And then we are going to find the one who wrote it, and we are going to break their spine over our knees like a stick. Okay?
As you guys leave, two things. One, she goes, "Now wait, before y'all leave, I tell you, when you get to Dewlight, look for Wheel Dolly. Wheel Dolly and me, we're good friends. We go way on back now. Find Wheel Dolly, and he might have more tips for you. But the
Wheel
other thing I got for
Dolly?
you,
That's a sprite in Dewlight, I believe. One of the satyrs mentioned her.
Indeed, the satyr mentioned that. Yes. The other thing she says is you feel like a rumble, like an earthquake, and then she goes, "Wait, I don't know where it is. It's somewhere down in there. I gotta search through my underground inventory. 1 second." And you guys feel like an earthquake as her roots are moving around underground, and then out from the ground comes a root holding a glass vial, and she hands it to Nightshade. It's for the party though, so it's not like Nightshade; it's the parties. But
Nightshade just held it. What is this?
that is a potion that makes you stronger.
It's gumbo.
Like one of the. It's a potion that makes you strong, like one of them there giants.
Potion of giant strength.
I understood that. Thank you, lamb, sweet child.
You're welcome.
She puts it in her pouch. I'll
I
hold
put
on.
a really difficult puzzle in there. I'm really glad that both Jess and Wes solved my difficult puzzle.
Yes.
And so,
It was the greatest of riddles.
You've solved my potion puzzle. Do we happen to know what kind of giant its strength resembles?
no.
Oh.
You could do like identify if you had it.
I mean, couldn't I just like taste a bit of it and get an idea of?
We'll
Because
just
tech,
chug
you
it
could do
at some point. It'll help. It'll be helpful. Let's not waste time. Let's go.
Cool.
Lance
yes,
is
please.
halfway to fuck all.
Yeah. We'll move on. Yep. So next map. The book speaks. Moss-covered trees and overgrown brush suddenly thin out as you walk, giving way to a small glen not more than 100 feet across. This area is peppered with colorful mushrooms growing virtually on top of one another. Some of the clusters more than 3 feet high. A warm glow emanates from tiny lanterns that hang from each mushroom,
Guys,
jutting up from the caps of the... What?
no one eat the mushrooms unless you want to trip or die.
The book starts over. Moss-covered tree... No, I'm just kidding.
No, Lance, cut it out.
Eating mushroom already.
Wait, Lance! No, don't eat the mushrooms.
He becomes a mushroom
Oh,
person.
God. Yeah, what if this is just Willy Wonka and like everything you do wrong makes things worse?
Just ate Oompa Loompas appear and start singing about Lance and Monovaka's personal and moral failings.
I want them to be mushroom people, and they take him hostage, and they're like,
Mushroom
"We're gonna
Loompas?
eat you now."
Yes.
Oh
I will
my.
be a stupid character. I will make stupid choices.
Yes. Actually, speaking of, if Lance or Monovaka want to give me an insight roll using their correct insight stats. Because like I said, for the purposes of rolls, you still are yourself on the inside. Both of you would get the sense that if you do enough good deeds in these boar forms, you will go back to being yourselves.
Well,
So,
looks like they're boars
what's a
forever.
good deed?
I think Monovaka's just a boar forever. I think that I might have to pick a new pact boon because Monovaka might just be a boar forever.
Well,
mean-
you know what? At least he'll be fun. He's anything but a boar.
No.
Hey, Kyle.
Boo.
Hey, Kyle.
Was that joke too boorish?
I'm gonna kill Foosfajar. I'm gonna kill Foosfajar.
Cal, you're really
Wait,
hamming it up.
I just realized.
That's good.
Boost
Why
is
do you
good.
encourage him?
Because he needs to be
Boost is
encouraged.
Goose is not food.
Goose is technically beef, if you want to be technical about it.
Oh God.
He's definitely a stud.
Beef! Okay, so back to what the book's saying. Jutting up from the caps of the mushrooms, chimneys made of petrified bark let out wisps of acorn-scented smoke. These mushrooms appear to be homes, dozens of them, scattered around the clearing. Looking down, you notice that some of these are just one single-level homes, but some of them are basically mushroom skyscrapers, because they're mushrooms on top of mushrooms on top of mushrooms.
Cool.
You can kind of see one in the back. Did I move you guys over to this map?
Yeah,
Yes.
there's a
Yeah.
You can kind of see a couple of them in the background. There's
person on the bottom. Who's this?
what? Who's what?
He's cute.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe you'll meet him eventually. So you do notice these things flying around. They are tiny. You guys are not on the map because you are like, these mushrooms are 3 feet tall. So you guys are double or triple the size of these mushrooms.
Step very lightly, especially you two, looking directly at Lance and Monovaka.
Guys, they just ate a whole apartment building.
Oh God.
Yeah, I did mention that you guys aren't hungry anymore. Your hunger has been sated. That part of your character is no longer.
No, we are always hungry.
It was our
You
character.
have made a terrible decision turning us into these things,
That's
and
fair,
now we're
that's
going
fair.
to make only bad choices.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay, so this is Dewlight.
Oh dear. Sendu was going to go up, like, to the edge of the village and, like, crouch down and look to see if he can notice any sprites or pixies flitting around whose attention he can grab.
Yes, most of them have run inside their house, sensing big folk. But you do see 2 that were late to return home, so they're trying to get home. And then you also see this one.
That's
Is he a
deviant
tooth
art
fairy?
bullshit.
Is he a tooth fairy, you motherfucker?
Oh my God, those are teeth.
I actually didn't even notice the teeth when I picked the picture,
Oh.
but yes, he is a tooth fairy. And so, yeah. So, you see him, and he's like ready to defend the village. Everybody else is hiding. The 2 that you see on the picture here are running away. These 2 are running back into a house. The rest are all hiding in a house, but this one stands alone, ready to fight if you guys are evil.
Excuse me. We don't mean you or your people any harm, and we fully intend to be on our way soon. We're looking for someone by the name of Wheel Dolly?
Well, that's funny. Greetings, big folk. I'm Wheel Dolly. Welcome to Dewlight. But I suggest you be on your way.
We would... I'm sorry, Jess, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, Nightshade bows and says, "We have greetings from your ancient tree friend."
I have a lot of tree friends. Which one?
Oh, did we get her name? Does
You
she
did.
have
I don't know
a
if you remember her name.
Sendu's been trying to focus on keeping Lance and Monovaka from eating things, so...
You know, the first tree.
Her name is Feanor. There you go.
Feanor.
Oh,
Feanor
you did
sent
say
us
that.
to come find you.
Yeah, Feanor. Good tree. Yeah, we go way back. She goes back further than I do, but yeah. What's she sending you here for?
Information, I believe. We are heading towards, oh shoot, she mentioned a pool or a lake, but I forget what the name of it was.
Yes.
A lake that was subsumed by bloodlust.
Yes. That is the Pool of Eternal Spring.
Pool of Eternal Spring. Feanor has asked us to assist with a matter involving the Pool of Eternal Spring, which has apparently been subsumed by bloodlust, as well as some issues with a hag that you are dealing with.
Yeah. You'll run into the hag as and he forgets himself and he covers his mouth.
She who must not be named.
Yes.
Apologies. I did not mean...
He takes a tooth off of his belt. He, like, whispers into it, and it glows red hot like fire. And then he brandishes his sword, which also glows green. And he looks around, and he's like... Okay. And then...
Okay, I notice a green flame blaze anywhere. Nice.
Yeah. And, yeah. He's like, yeah. Thanks. And then he puts them both away. And he goes... Can't be too careful. Yes, you'll run into she who must not be named on the way. But yes, the pool of the eternal spring. I can see how that could be the problem. My theory, though, and he taps his head like I'm a thinker, and he goes, "You heard those thunderclaps in the night? You seen those lightning strikes? You guys haven't yet because you haven't slept here. You haven't spent a night here."
Mm.
We are new
But you've heard of
to
them.
the area.
The satyrs mentioned them to you, though.
Yeah, I remember them mentioning the red lightning they'd seen.
Yes. And he goes, I think it's signs of a battle brewing. There's a group of vicious predators that have been in the forest that seem to be new. And I think they're part of a... And he looks around. He goes, C-U-L-T.
Oh dear. Well, we've dealt with one of those recently, so we have some experience. Yes, Lance, possibly a thing to kill.
Why do we go from one culty situation to another?
Ooh, don't say the word! Maybe there might have been a reason he just spelled it.
Oh no, are they gonna come to us instead of us coming to them and save us a trip? Oh no.
We are right by a village of people who are about 8 inches tall. I would like to keep them from harm if at all possible.
Well, they didn't say the word. I said the word.
So he continues, he goes, Shh, you can't, I know you're a big folk, but you just shouldn't say it. Their ears burn. And I mean that literally. And then he goes, so yeah, I think the problem from the pool, the cult is messing with the pool, and the pool is to the mighty unicorn, and he says this part loudly, LaRue! And his voice echoes. And it's like 10 times louder than it should be. It's like, it is echoing like in a valley, and it's just like, LaRue, LaRue, LaRue. So I think they're polluting the pool.
In an attempt to weaken LaRue.
Yeah, or to rein her in and control her.
Well, I think we found our job. What can you tell us about these people? We would like to evict them from your forest.
They seem to worship some kind of... You mean the CULT, right?
I do mean that, yes.
Okay. They seem to worship some kind of bestial god, like a primal, evil war beast god.
Oh dear.
Have any of you heard of M-A-L-A-R? Malar is what he spells.
M-A-L-A-R.
Yes.
I don't know.
You can roll religion. Anyone can roll religion.
Malar.
I'm gonna say, regardless of my result, you mean Malar?
God damn it! And upon saying it, you hear a crack of
swear to
boom.
God, Broder.
Oh, it was an 18.
The winds had gotten worse since Jess said cult. Sorry, not Jess. Nightshade said cult, and now you hear a crack a boom and a lightning strike when Lamb says Malar.
Is it anywhere near me?
Lance, no!
Was the lightning strike anywhere near me?
No, but it was it clearly was caused by you.
I got an 11 on my religion.
Yeah. Malar? Who is Malar? We've never heard Malar! So yeah, Lance 100% causes 3 separate thunder and lightning strikes, each one getting successively closer. Like
I
the first
should've.
one is like
It's like
the first
homing
one's
in
like
on you.
the first one's like a football field away. The second one's like the half-yard line, and now the third one's like the 10-20 yard line. Like it's maybe like 10 yards away from you.
Christ. What
You just
have
see
you done?
Nightshade float up a little bit and further away from Lance.
Let's see. So he would go, whatever's happening at the pool is likely to reach its peak on the winter solstice, which is at most a day or 2 from now.
So we need to hurry, never mind the fact that we've just attracted a great deal of attention. Now dogs are barking!
Puppy!
Yes, that's
He would add,
Calm yourself.
he'd be like, hurry
Actually,
along
our
now.
wolves are probably going fucking wild barking right now.
Oh,
Hurry along now. Danger along the way might impede your travel, so there's no time to waste.
Very well. For God's sake, Lance!
I think we're going to end it there because the next location is called the Webbed Path. And
Spiders.
this is an Etten. This is an Etten cap.
Oh, spiders.
No, like.
Yep,
I think he's
they're-
really
they're-
fat,
they're
and if he's
gross.
a spider, he doesn't have enough arms.
Let me see. Does it have? Oh yeah, there's only 4 arms. That's
Unless,
funny.
like,
But
There's
there
actually
are
only
used
2
to be their
arms.
individual arms, and they've.
I was gonna say,
melted
yeah,
together.
there's 2 arms and 2 legs, but they each have 2 talons. So maybe it's 8. Like it has 8 talons. But yeah.
That seems like a stretch.
I'll tell you what's a stretch. Its arm. Okay.
Seems
so
like that theory is
Wow.
thin as a spider's web.
I'll tell you what. I'm not. That sounds like a sticky situation right there. And so we're gonna.
Pun off. Wes's turn.
No!
This is
I'm shutting this down.
this was great because this gives me the reason to be a complete and utter idiot in character.
yeah.
Oh, God. I will say, though, I am enjoying playing Monovaka opposite you right now.
That's why when you wished him away, I'm like the book wouldn't let that happen. The book would not let that happen.
No.
Uh,
Good fucking
it's
lord.
crazy.
I will say that both Monovaka and Lance are still themselves on the inside as far as like they're conscious. They have trouble expressing it. Like when they talk, their thoughts don't come out right. They come out like a boar. But in your head, you could try doing nice things if you knew, because you want to get back. The Lance that's inside, that's trapped inside, wants to get back to normal.
I have a
So-
really easy way to answer this.
Okay.
When has Lance ever been nice?
But that's the thing. Lance also is probably inside. Like you're having fun playing it, but the character of Lance is tortured and hating being inside this boar.
Lance has never been nice. He doesn't know what the word means.
I mean, in Kyle's point, I feel there is a sort of existential horror of like having your mind still function, yet be
Yeah.
wholly unable to express it within the body of
Yeah.
this creature you've been balefully
Yes.
transformed into. But at the end of the day, that's totally Dalton's decision whether
Yeah,
or not he
100%.
actually takes any action about it.
Plus,
I was
there's a very
imagining
real.
it's more like I was imagining it's more like have no mouth and so I cannot scream. Like you are in there, you are smart, but every time you try to say like, guys, I have an idea, let's do this, you're just like, me want food, and so like you're in there. So it's like, what'd you say, Wes?
So I would also add there's probably a very real concern of ending up like Wolf Cycle of just like I am
Yeah.
trapped in the.
For
I
all
forget
you
all my
know,
memory.
Lance, you might be this book. You might be this boar forever. Like that is a true statement. You have seen that with other books you've been sucked into, the ramifications carry over to the real world. So that's something that the interior Lance might want to think of.
I mean, killing Ettercaps is good deed. Killing Colt is good deed.
It has to be a selfless deed,
That
or
was
like
never
But
stated.
anything
You
he
said-
Sorry.
did would be self-full because he wants to be out of boar form. So it
As
would
well.
never
Yes,
be
but-
selfless.
But like, you were supposed to share food or make friends with the boar, so like that. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, all good. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe you're right. Maybe you get out and you're still a boar, but then you can cast Remove Curse. Like we don't know what'll happen. So
Murder board.
Okay. Well, good night, everybody.
Good night. Good. Thank you for
Really
playing.
fun
You get-
night
no,
tonight.
I just become dinner.
Good God. Take care, y'all. Have a good night.
Night, night.
Yep. Night.
Night, John.
All right.
Good night.
Have a good night.